Alright. We got the witch's mark now. And I pressed the wrong buttons. I need to press these buttons. I'm getting confused with my other playthroughs here. But yeah. Yeah, that's Fire Emblem Fates for you. Just found out you wasted a unit slot in Felicia being a witch. I mean, you can get more of the reclassing item. So in this texture pack, yeah, so it's like a little seal, and it shows like a hand and a... What's a... It's not a glass. It ends with ASK. Why am I blanking? A flask, right? Like a flask. I don't know why my brain remembered the second half of the word, but not the word. What? Yeah, we have all these reclassing items that I want now. Sweet. Okay, anyway. I'm going to chat here. Here, take this princess bow. Yeah. Maybe I should have given you those glasses that Siegbert's wearing that I forgot about. Whoops. Kyle. I'm not using you in the next battle, my dude. Sorry. Sorry about it, man. Berries, take them. Maybe we'll get you to level 99 before the end of the playthrough. Witches are hot and so is Felicia, so I'd say that's a win for you, Reggie Pump. My goodness. What's this? Gold bar. No additional offering could be made right now. Who are you, the offering police? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I could use a hug after dealing with Texas. Let's see here. Just in case, because there are Ooh. Those might be used in a, in some later battles. Give me those. And then, give me those. Give me a few of these. Give me a few more, actually. Just in case. Give me a bunch of these. I mean, I could get enough to support my whole army for the final map. Just to be on the safe side. And yeah, you have a whole bunch of those. Okay, I don't need any more seals right now. Okay. But yeah. Oh, that is part of the ice tribe. Yeah, ice burns then. Anyway. Yeah, I rarely do either. Like, even when I'm in a pinch, I kind of forget to use them. But who knows, might be handy for a final map kind of thing. How many do I have anyway? Oh. Wait, I have 99 gold bars? Holy crap. I think for my units, I just keep on collecting them. There's my boots. Where are the tonics? Oh, I already stocked up some previous time. So, if I want to go ham for a final map, I absolutely can. Wow. Anyway. So, yeah, I think we're at the point now that everyone can go into their final builds when they have the skills they want. So, like, cheaty Pete strat time. Let's see here. Where is it again? Cheats. 100 XP. Yeah, that. Now I think I get 100 XP per battle. But I need my spreadsheet that I do not have open. This is what I need. So, let's search up. Search and drive. Conquest. What? Is it not on this account? This is my Acoustic Harmonia account. My personal one. Conquest. Games as art video essay. Why is that here? What about my university one? Conquest. Oh. Heck. I spelled Conquest right. Advanced search. Oh. Conquest stream. Why is it not showing in, like, the immediate search results? Like, I can find it myself. Weird. Anyway. So, in terms of skills and stuff, proof you can technically make money in Conquest during the apocalypse it's currently in. Wait, what? Did use them in Awakening and Lunatic because you need those stats to kill the final boss? Yeah, that sounds like Awakening Lunatic 101. Alright. Oh. Do you know what I just now realized? I was thinking as we left the map, Witch's Trial, should I just leave this on screen because I don't have anything better to put on here right now? And I forgot to press the button. I was literally telling myself in my head, I'm gonna remember to press the button. And I didn't. Xenolog. Cheaty Pete grinds for skills. What about this? Like that. Like this. Xenolog, cheaty Pete, grinding for skills, sure. Also, it is so much brighter over here now because I don't think there's a way to do like a dark mode sheet in Google Docs or whatever the heck, unfortunately. It's so sad. Alright. Xenolog Bootcamp. Hold on, I can click off this. I know that everyone that's in a weird class needs to finish getting a thing in their weird class, so I don't even need to refer to the spreadsheet for that yet. My unit's done, Xander's done. Dwyer, you're getting something, so finish getting skills here. Everyone that wants a thing, get your thing. Get your things! Get your things here. Without DLC, access to other routes, not even castles, grind Lilith for 300 on gold bars. The only way to grind money. Pain. You win the final boss at 50 res. Has all damage. Your base magic cap is 44. Yeah. Awakening's harder difficulties are really not well designed. I look at that and I'm like, yeah, this is peak example of how to not do map design. Or just like level design, I should say. Because my goodness gracious. It's a lot better in this game. This game still gets kind of BS sometimes. Wait, turn off the thing we're about. What do we want to jam out to? Ooh. Wallopsap! I like No Justice. No Justice is pretty cool. He's the bestest sword. At least in Conquest, such difficulties are easily overcome in Birthright. And Revelations doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't exist now. Once we get everyone in their final classes and all their skills assigned, we'll have to decide what weapons are going to who. In terms of like all the forged and named weapons and things. Duelist blow. You don't need that. Alright, Ignatius, come over here. I am still gonna have to have people grind their weapons. Which might just end up needing to happen in the in the actual story maps, potentially. Okay, armor blow. Oh, and that's the last skill there. Fairly certain. I just want you to get that, because you already have Luna. Would any Dudos go after you anyway? Here, let's put Nina here so she's more tempting, holding the Throngler. Alright, Ignatius is done for now. I'll see if I need to, reclass him into something else for another skill afterwards. Alright, let's see here. So then you go over here, use the Blade of Libra. Awakening Lunatic made you realize that hard promotionless might not be possible because Grima still has all damage and also has 46 defense. Yeah, you gotta love Grima's skills. Alright. Print's still looking good, still adhering to the build plate properly. Axe Breaker, I think that's the final thing, and I just want you to get that. The love of the sport here. Well, now I don't really want you, eating more EXP than you have to. I can put Soleil in here and she can eat some. That's what I can do. Yeah, let's not do the pair up there. I'm not trying to get more experience than I need. I should not have gone that far forward. What am I thinking here? Also, when it comes to 3D printer stuff, okay, you're done. My cousin the other day, when we were fixing up that printer with the new tool head, he was showing me some videos from this one convention somewhere in the States where it's like an annual festival for 3D printing stuff. And some of the really weirdly designed 3D printers there. He was showing me this one where instead of a belt and motors on the side to bring it up and down, this one person installed 4 quadcopter motors on the like 4 corners. So how it moved elevation-wise was literal flight. So rather than just using motors and micro adjustments and stuff, it was just like it would hover at the place that it needed to hover using the quadcopter motors. So if you disable the power to the quadcopter fans, it would just plummet and crash to the bottom of the build plate. And it was like, why would you design such a thing? But there was a lot of like really goofily designed printers there. He was showing me another one where the tool head, it goes forward and back and up and down. and the plate moves for the last axis. But instead of moving back and forth, the plate spins. It was a circle and it spins back and forth. And the guys were asked, why did you make this printer? And the answer was, why not? Or why shouldn't it exist? Or whatever the heck.
This isn't my...
And he was showing me some cursed 3D printers that people have designed. I was like, wow, you can get really creative with 3D printers, wow. Rally resistance. You and the Beast of the Apocalypse is apocalyptic in power? Wait, what? Sometimes you want your printer to also be a helicopter. Yeah, apparently so. He didn't show me the video, but he was saying that another person had like a small portable 3D printer backpack that they were walking around the convention with as it was printing like in the back there. Also, Moneyfay ready with a party of 8 here. Don't look, we're definitely not using cheaty peach strats because this is gonna take too long otherwise. We're definitely not doing that to get the skills I want. I appreciate the raid there, Moneyfay, Queen Fetus, Queen Money raid. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The practical method of printing helicopter. That's right. That is the practical way to do it. Also, welcome on in everybody from Moneyface stream. We're wrapping up the last of Fire Emblem Fates Conquest that we have to do here. We basically just have like the Hashiden Royal maps to do, and we have to set up the skills that we want before that point. And this is gonna take way too long otherwise, so we're doing a little bit of cheaty peach strats. And then once I have all the skills I want, I'll put people in their final classes, give them their weapons, and then let's see where that gets us. Let's see what happens when I put together my plans on the spreadsheets. Rally resistance wasn't the final skill from strategist, was it? Let's see here. So if I look at my sheet, it, no, inspiration should be the last one. So I can level him up one more just to get inspiration, but I'm pretty sure I had him in this to get rally resistance. Because I'm fairly certain what it was. So he can be a bit of a rally bot if he needs to, because he's gonna be my Grandmaster, is the case. But yeah, welcome on in, Valkyrie's Kiss and Mike Change Pack. Is that what that's meant to be there? I can take off Elbow Room. Yeah, I can probably reclass him in a hot second. I'm crazy with min-maxing and Awakening, but you didn't do it too much for this game. Fair enough. Here, let's move forward this way. Yeah, I'm making good on my spreadsheet now. I already have 99 of those, which I can show here briefly. Let's see. Only very briefly. Just looking at the skill list and figuring out what exactly my plans here were. But yeah, I have listed out like what my planned final 5 skills are for everybody. So I'm just gonna get them that. There's like their final classes and stuff. So I'm just getting this hammed out, getting them into their final classes, and then we'll see how well my builds end up working. And then I'll take off the cheaty Pete 100 XP per battle. Like, I could have grinded this legitimately while I was away in the States for 2.5 weeks, but it's gonna take me no time in doing cheaty Pete strats, and all it changes is the amount of time spent. Like, I'll never cheat in playthroughs on this channel to give me unfair advantages. I'll just cheat in ways that save me time, because, yeah. But yeah. Ooh, get so wrecked. No, I didn't need to get that extra level on Ignatius. Gosh dang it. Whatever. There we go. Replicate. That's what we like to see. All right, Ophelia's done now too. All right, you guys back out, chill out. And then after each one of these battles, I'll do a bit of an inventory and see where I'm at. See where I'm at. See if anyone needs to reclass to get other skills that they want. Or what's going on. HP plus 5. Okay, you still got a little ways to go here. Percy, on the other hand. Bam with Pow. Vantage. Alright, you're getting there. Sure, just take that off. I don't care. Okay, well. Get wrecked. Oh yeah, but Seek is gonna level up some more here too. Are you gonna be right at Replicate, or do you need an Eternal Seal? Nice, you don't need an Eternal Seal. Pretty sweet. Alright, Seekbird is just gonna be extra OP. Whoops. Oops. I am going to restart this, and I'm going... Because I don't want to become, like, too overlevel. I just want the skills that I want, is the case. So I'll play this a little bit smarter. Pretty sure I saved right before then. I don't want to go too ham here. I just want skills. The minimum amount of levels that I need to get the skills that I want. That's all. Oh, my music. Give me no justice. Thank you. They did meme builds in Awakening like your beloved roulette wheel build of Astra Luna, Soul, Arms Thrift, Rightful King, and equipped with the Vengeance Axe. Boom, you never attack normally ever again. Yeah, I mean, that's what my Corn build in this game is going to be once we get it going here properly. You still have a little ways to go, so I can literally just... Well... With these other guys that are gonna come over and attack... I mean, I can go over here, get maxed out, and then I don't have to worry about that guy coming and attacking me, it's fine. That's what I can do. Go. You have Replicate. This should be your last one that you need, I think. And then Secret, you're done. You're done!
I can...
Alright, you don't need anything else here anymore. Take off Axebreaker for now. Alright, try to position myself so I'm not giving him more than he wants. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't mind extra XP, but yeah. Solar Call the Soleil gave Aptitude and Lethality to get lucky insta-kills with over-the-top stat growths. Fair enough there. Alright, you're done too. You're done! I'll go here or something.
What?
Yeah, do that. Level up. Okay, you're still gonna take a little ways. Get Replicate. Here, I can just do this now. So I can do a variant for Lucina is Astra Luna, Ether, Lethality, Rightful King, and equipped with the Soul Sword. Fair enough there. Though the Soul Sword will eventually break. Yeah, that was the thing you wanted. You can always get one more level afterwards if you want. Oh, I can just, like, attack from range out of there. That's what I can do. Here, let's just do this.
Whoa.
Then Ignatius is done. You want a hammer and staff? Yeah, or that. Alright, you're done. Don't worry about it. Someone else attack at range here. Yeah, like this. Let's see here. And then Midori, are you done or did you still need more? Oh, you got magic up. Oh, you're done. Sweet. I don't need these. Alright, and then... Oops, I want to do the opposite. Yeah. Then go here, and then Ophelia can be finished off. Then go here. There we go. See, now I'm handling it smarter. Not to bite off more than I can chew when it comes to the levels here. Just what I need. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, don't go for anything here. As well Replicate, I guess. Alright, Forrest, come forward. Okay, yeah, go after Percy. Get him. Level up. Then Duelist Blow, I don't need that. And then Ophelia, I think, will be done here, because it should be about to get Replicate. There it is. Take off that for now. I'll rearrange my skills properly when the time comes. So what if I just, like... Here, let's do this. Nice, I took you out. So then, you're done. Get out of here. You're done, you're done. Be gone. I don't need you anymore. Now I can say, I don't know. Go do this. Get a little tap. Another build you liked was Severa followed by variants, so you can get Axebreaker, Tomebreaker, and Lancebreaker. Combine it with Gale Force and Arms Thrift. Give a superior edge and bow. Boom. Unhittable champion. Interesting. Yeah, sure, then just do that. Give that a go there, Percy. Bam with pow. Alright, you're almost there. Couple more. And then say... Yeah, there's no rush here. Are you done? I think you were. I think you were... Here, you can get the one more for inspiration, and then you're done. Here it is. I don't need it right now, though. You might not mind a level, so sure, just do that. Plus, that build gives you the joy of pairing Cordelia with Virion, which is a very Jesse and James vibe. Fair enough there. Only downside for these OP builds, when you put them onto a child, you have to fight in order to recruit. Wait. The only downside for these OP builds is when you put them onto a child. Oh, like as in, yeah, I gotcha. I was like, wait, what does that mean? Bro, it's like in the paralog battle where you have to face them as one of the bosses or something. Gamble. Nice. Now you can Thronggle even harder. There we go. Skip that. Okay. I think you only need one more level. Like, I could always max you out, get the, all the skills of the thing, but meh. Okay, so then... Oh. Save state there. Dwyer, you're done. I want you out of there. So here, let's see what I can do. Sure, like that. That.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you're still gonna take a little bit here. So the other one goes and attacks here. Okay, only one who's like that where you have to fight them is Percy, an awakening of 1 turn, recruit every 2nd gen who starts on the other side. Gamble. Fire, get out of here. Okay, Percy. Is there anything much more I can do there? Can't really attack at range. I could do something like this. And we have Draconic Hex. Do they stack? Oh, let's just do this. You're gonna get Draconic Hex anyway. Let's give you both a level up that you're still waiting on. Golem Bane. Alright, one more. Plus an awakening all's null before the all might power of the Nosferatu tome. You're not wrong. There, that's the one you want. Take that off, I guess. Wait a second. Might still not be enough. Hold on, let's see here. Little save state. Oh, it can be enough like that. There we go. We'll get that last skill, I guess. Not the last skill, just Luna. And then I can just not get you that last skill and just reclass you and Eternal Seal you as is. Here we go. Bam with Pow. There you go, Astra, the one you want. I don't think I need to get Sword Fair. You'll go after Sophie, and she still needs more, so, like, that's fine. Sophie's the only one you can go after. So that works. We'll get crit. Yeah, it's Astra. You right. There we go. You also gotta love how Lance, the weapon that she wields in her sprite, is gonna be like the one thing she doesn't wield in her final class of the main weapons. Okay. You both still want a thing. So there. Okay. There we go. There's Replicate. Take that off. Ryoma laughs at that logic. Yeah, good old Ryoma. I'm kind of not looking forward too much to the Ryoma map. Alright, I think you're both good now, right? Yeah. I think everyone's good. Now I can just chill. Okay. Now, as long as I'm not in range of the golems, I can just big chill out. And yeah, there is counter in Awakening. Is there any enemies that have counter in this? My memories are telling me that sometime during this Conquest playthrough, I have gotten, like, counter janked over. But that might also just be PTSD from Awakening. Well, wait until I have McDonald's for 25 turns, then he will begin his assault. Yeah. Very slight spoilers for Conquest route here. I do still intend on posting a Nori and Scum meme for every single one of my going live notifications of this playthrough. But I've one Ryoma one that's, hold on. Here it is. Here it is, hold on. Where's my display capture one? Oh, I can delete this FEF chapter name 1 that I put at the top of the screen like forever ago. Or there. So, yeah, that's kind of how it goes when we eventually get to that map. But yeah. A bug is that if you hit him with a Corn replica, he'll count it as another unit hitting him? Oh. I think that some enemies in the Ryoma map have counter, but also keep in mind it's been like 8 years since you've seen that map, yeah. Guess we'll find out when we get to it. We'll find out soon enough here. Will be the case. Alright. Boot camp. I did it. Save. Alright. We are back. I can assign some things. Here, you get the glasses from Secret. This present is amazing. I'm so grateful to have a friend like you, Lord Harmonia. Aw, thanks, man. Alright, here. Take your stupid berries. Speaking of berries, since I'm back from my trip, a lot of things are flowering now. A lot of things now have leaves and flowers when they didn't when I left for my trip. And Haskap bushes that we have out front that I planted last year, they have a bunch of flowers on them. So I might be able to pick my own Haskap berries this year, which would be really freaking cool. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is one of the things where it's like, low gently. Oh, does the microphone count as always on? Wait, is it actually reading my microphone? Like if okay. At first I thought it was actually.
Whoa.
I thought when I stopped talking is when it stopped blowing. I don't know, man. I think I was building a bond with Benny. You're planning on cheesing him with a replicate for shield buffs? Make sure you're hitting him with the prime corn? And that didn't even occur to me, I'm gonna be honest.
I should have brought a gift. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Alright, yeah, improve that relationship there. Will I have a support conversation with him or with Arthur? Nope. Alright, what the hell am I doing? So let's see here. You're done. You're done? Let's just turn on display capture and have a look-see at what we're doing here. Click these two things so I can alt-tab between them. So, Ophelia, I wanted... Were you gonna be the one that I gave my Aether thing to? Yeah, so I was like either Ophelia or Kana. It's just Khan though. Looks like I just got sent a invitation plan to a meeting for next week Wednesday for planning out fun tournaments at Fragapalooza this coming year. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be giving that to Ophelia. Kana's fine. So let's see here. I have that, right? All right, you're the one that's getting this. Wow, great Ether! For some reason, Benny's name is Bentley. Nice. All right. Oh, and I'll give Azura a warp here because you were the planned user of my warp thingamabob. So here, go ahead and take this. I don't think I'm using Heavy Blader. Veteran's Intuition. Greater Ether. Has anybody watching the stream seen that Smash tournament where, I think it was in Brawl, where that or Project M, and someone was playing Ike, and they were playing shirtless, and they did all of Ike's sound in real life, so they would be going, rah, rah, ether, ether, or they charge up Eruption, they go like, rah. It's like one of my favorite Smash things I've ever seen. It's so good. Anyway, what the heck is going on here? So, I don't even have Warp assigned here? I guess I can slap on Warp if the situation calls for it. Greatest Ether, greatest Ether. All right, I can just put you in the final class now, I'm fairly certain. Do you, yeah, you'll have Vantage if you have that. So if I go to your skills here, everything off, give me that Ether first and foremost, and then, I don't know, like Luna Soul, or I guess Astra Soul, and then either Vantage or Luna, or Warp, whatever the situation calls for. I guess I won't have Warp until I level up a little bit in Witch, but maybe it won't be necessary. All right, give me that Astra, give me that Soul for safety, Replicate because it's super strong, and then Vantage for safety. That might not even be necessary. I could always put on Luna instead of Vantage. I mean, how often do I really want to have you in, like, the enemy fray? Like, for enemy phase. I mean, you will be my nuke. Basically, just have it be like, I attack first and I crit. So as long as you... If you attack me while I have more than half health, you're probably not going to be killing me. I'm going to nuke you back. If you attack me while I'm under half health, then I attack first and then I nuke you. Yeah, let's try this for a little bit. Let's give this a go. And I can reclass you now to your final class and you'll be done. All right, yeah. Let's do the Witch's Mark here. Just double check on my spreadsheet. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the lighting here, but an otherworldly arcanist. Uses tomes and can warp over long distances after a little bit of leveling up here. Let's see it here. I left the 3 tomes in her inventory so she got more crit rate as the mechanist. I still don't know what's going on with the lighting here. But yeah, Ike is like the only FE character Smash players seem to actually tolerate. It's because they interpret him as a Giga Chad and not a socially awkward guy who hates racism. Great S Tester, Ether, new funky mode, plus and Knuckles. Alright. Oh! She got a level because my... If you have the cheat on for 100 EXP always, then it affects level ups as well. Or not level ups, class changes as well is what I meant to say. There, she's done and just got an extra level there, I guess. I turned it off now. Hold on. Let me save state and just do a test class change to... Let's turn you into a Dark Flyer as a test, or Dark Falcon. Hold on. Just to make sure I don't have to actually reset the game. I do have to reset the game. Wait. I didn't do a save. I just did a save state. Which means I need to load state. Hold on. Load state. Then manual save and reset. Hold on. Save. Reset. I don't need to be gaining a level every time I class change. Find you a force by hand. What's this going to lead to? Alright, the thing is off. The thing be off here. Bestest Ether. Also, anyone watching this on YouTube after the fact can't tell, since it doesn't show up on the screen here like this, but all these Ethers are being highlighted. They're all highlighted messages. Just so you know, there are channel points being redeemed here to highlight these messages. Oh, now I gotta fix my chat box a little bit. That's what I gotta do. Pull it out a smidge here. Alright. So then. Yeah, so Ophelia's at the ready. Dwyer, you were going to be my Grand Master. That's what you were gonna do. With like a nice mix of physical and magical. A little bit more magical focus, but not half bad in the physical. Was the case. And you were gonna be my rally bot straight up. So you wanted rally defense. Whoops, that didn't alt tab to the thing that I wanted. So do you have rally defense yet? No. You are gonna need to go into what? Wyvern Rider? Whatever the heck here, Wyvern Lord? Yeah, so this is Wyvern Lord here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to friendship seal you. Because you are not done yet. Alright, let's see here. So friendship seal. And Wyvern Lord. And you'll get some levels there. The 100 EXP would have been helpful if you got the level after class changing, but because it counts as like before, I don't think you immediately get a skill from the thingamabob in question. Did I get a skill on Ophelia with the... Whatever. It'll take me super long here. I'm invested, if not for my trap card, even more bestest Ether. Had to unleash a fraction of the power of the Bionis and the Mechonis and the Noponis and the Fioranis and the Jujonis. I'm glad we all have a mutual respect here for the Yagyu. Alright. There we go. You'll work on that for a little bit. Midori, you're not done, are you? So Midori, you are going to be my master ninja here. You want Astra. I don't think you have that yet, do you? You do not. All right. Let's go ahead and reclass you off of... I think you don't have that by default because, yeah. Kyle doesn't pass it down to you because you have a different thingamabob. And it wasn't Partner Seal, it was the Friendship Seal from Kana that gave you access to that. Alright, so Swordmaster it is. Bestest ether that is better than all other ethers, past, present, and future. My goodness. Ah, all the sniffles. You still have some work to do, Midori. Yeah, Midori sure can do anything. Alright, just get out of here. Take this. Take it. Throw on some dudes. Alright, and then... next up, Kana. You might just be done. Why am I sniffling so much all of a sudden? Ugh. Kana, my plan was just gonna be like Nor, the Dragon Fang, and then those. Yeah. And let's get the order that I like. Norian Trust, I just call it Nor. Where's Dragon Fang? And then Replicate. Draconic Hex. Vantage. There we go, beautiful. Now I can reclass you into your normal thing. Heart Seal, I might need to go buy some more Heart Seals. You are done. As the case, Superior Ether, a skill that can automatically be any other ether, no matter the strength. And Ether Plus. Ah. Yeah, the next bit of the blade is coming along here. Alright. No, you're not old enough to do it. I'll give you some stuff shortly. I'll figure out inventories after everyone's in their final things, I think. Percy, are you good? So no one here needs an Eternal Seal, right? Hold on. Let me grab some... Whoops, that's not the armory, is it?
Welcome to my... Thank you for your dark business.
Do you not see the part that says better than all other ethers, past, present, and future? Yeah, it was obviously right there. Here, give me like 8 of these. Thanks. Alright, and then let's see here. So next up, Percy. What's Percy looking like here? Percy is going to be the one that's with Kana, and then therefore just gets a whole bunch of skills. So Astra, Luna, Soul. You have Soul. Have you done that? Yeah, you have. And then Pavizegis. You already have that. Yeah, you're good. You're good here. And then the order that I liked would be Astra at the top, Luna Soul, like that, and then Pavizegis. Beautiful. And then you can go back into your Malignite thingamabob that you want to have going on here. So let's see here. Percy right here. And then Heart Seal. Go ahead and Malignite. Sweet! Ah! All the sniffly sniffles. Quite the battle that has happened of the ethers here, I see. Quite the battle indeed. How have I already been shooting for 2 hours? I've done like 1 map and then boot camp. So I guess 2 maps. Alright. You don't need Bestest Sword anymore. You can keep on using Nova. Alright, so then Forest here. What are you at? You wanted the... Oh, I was gonna give you the... I don't even remember where I get these from. What map do I get these from? It's not listed here. I have like a taker listed on each of the Dudos that I'd give one to. I don't remember where I... Oh, I think it's from the thing, the child story thing, the 6 individual chapters, whatever it's called, at the end, that I could just like cheaty Pete one in, or clear them off camera, or whatever the heck. Because yeah, I think you get all the taker skills, and then a point blank for clearing the final one. Is the case. For now, I can just put on the other things. Here's what I can do. So there's about one move that can end this, have to go beyond the ether to win this, so... Alright, we have that, we have that. We have Life Taker Bow Breaker. Beautiful. Beautiful, that's what we like to see. Alright. So then, yeah, I'll have Magic Taker at the top when I get it. For now, I can just slap on like Foreign Princess or something. Life Taker was one of my planned things, right? Yeah, one of my planned things. Otherwise, I would have slapped it on there. I don't need Vengeance. Wow. Yeah, sure. Foreign Princess. And then we'll have Astra Luna. Astra Luna. And then we'll have Life Taker and Bow Breaker because you're going to be a flyer class. You are going to be my Dark Falcon. As a matter of fact. Lethality plus L plus ratio plus miracle plus counter. Which means you get one of the Ebon Wings here. And you get to become a Dark Falcon, an elite Norian Pegasus rider trained to use tomes and lances in the air. Yeah, here we go. Ah. Forest is good. I keep on thinking that there's like a new chat message appear when there isn't. I think my left chat, the one on the stream manager that I don't even read, is bugging out. It keeps on saying welcome to the chat room as if it's disconnecting and reconnecting. Alright. I'd hope your strength might be a little bit better. Oh, I guess your magic's maxed out here. Wow. Yeah, you need to work on that lance, don't you? Yikes. I wouldn't know the exact build that counters lethality and kills the attacker instantly. Wow. Bootyful. I was surprised to see 40 at first, but then I forgot it's one of those special case classes. So it's really 20 promoted here, just so that something can be happening. Whoa, I went from on the ground to in the air. Just like that weird cursed printer. Yeah, resin magic maxed out. Amazing. Alright, who's next? Who's next here? Let's go this way. So, Valoria. My plan with you was going to be, yeah, just, since you're going to be a Wolf Signer anyway, may as well get bonus damage against riders. So you'll already have access to that. Astra, you got that. Luna, Soul. Do you have Soul? Nope. Alright, I gotta reclass you into Hero then. So what I better do, let's see here. So was that just a, yeah. Alright. And you're gonna need to work at that a little bit, so I may as well put an Eternal Seal in your inventory. That's what I may as well do. Let's see here. It seems as if you have been bested. Unless this is just a debate and it's going to lead into something else here in a sec. Alright. Oh, I need some Eternal Seals. Give me some crap here.
Where have you been?
That's confidential. Here, give me a few of those. I won't. Alright. If you wish to defeat me, you must train for 100 years. Alright. Nina's good. Go ahead and use an Eternal Seal, though. Not the one that Valoria's holding. Meanwhile, while that's going on, I'll have a look-see at what I can do for you here. Okay, so Nina... I was planning for you to be, like, my good to put in the fray kind of archer here, if I do bother getting point blank. So, you have Soul. Do you still have a decent few things to get here? Hold on. So, Nina. You have Paveyes. Have to get Luna and Aegis. There's probably a better skill to put on than one of these anyway, but meh. Can always leave on Bowfair for now. So yeah, let's go for Luna. That's what we'll do. So you'll get that from your S support. Seekbert. So let's see here. So partner seal, please. But yeah. Great Knight. It will switch to Paladin later. Sure. Do that. Just be a pretty good archer to have in the fray. Okay. Yeah, this, sure. Do that. Or, because I know there'll be a situation that I'll need it in the map. Sure, do that. Soleil, are you done? Do you have the spicy skills that I want you to share with me? Yeah, so you'll get that from the class that you're put into. Then Luna, Soul, Replicate, Astra. Come on. You don't have Luna or Soul. I also don't think I have the reclassing item. I think I have to play before Awakening. Okay, you have Luna. I see it there. You don't have Soul. So, let's see here. Go ahead and use Heart Seal. Do that. Give me Soul. Will be nice. Last change. Maybe just by doing a whole bunch of this grinding on camera, it'll pad it out to be 200 parts by the end. Might well be enough. Alright, yeah, just keep on using the Azure Indigo. Or, is there a 11 sword around here somewhere? Just so I can attack from range. Or the Kodachi. Here we go, yoink. Sweet, I don't need to hit very hard. Oh, and the, Eternal Seal. Alright. Alright, just do that quick. I'm not even gonna switch back to the other layout. Okay. Then... let's see here. Sophie wants an Eternal Seal too. I might need to use the, need to use the save data editor. Get more money. Is what I might need to do too. It's kind of looking like. But you got Soul from here. Yep. Okay, so you were going to... let's see here. You'll get that from what I reclass you to. Luna, Soul, Life Taker, Replicate. Okay. You're done. And then you can just have the thingamabob that you'll get from the thing that you reclass into. So let's see here. Everything off there. I see a whole lot. Absolutely nothing's being redeemed. I could always put on Armor Blow. Armor Blow is pretty good. Or Gamble. Get more crits for fun. I don't think I'm going to be missing that often, am I? There is always Strong Riposte. I'll put that on for now. That's what I think I'll do. Luna, Soul, Life Taker, Replicate. Is that what it was? I believe. Yep. That was my plan. And now, I'm going to turn you into the Dread Fighter. Because her personal skill makes it so when she attacks a foe, it inflicts him with defense -3. So if I put her into a class that can wield daggers, it's unfortunate I can't make her my Master Ninja, but I don't really see a way to do that without really screwing with things to unlock that class on her. So she's going into Dread Fighter. She doesn't wield a lance anymore like she is on the art down here. She'll be able to use shurikens, debuff foes, and that should stack with Mischievous and just debuff them by a lot. Be basically marking them for death. So yeah, that should be pretty fun, I would think. Alright, Seekbert here. Let's see here. So, Seekbert is going to want to be my dedicated sword guy, Lodestar. So, Luna Soul. He'll get that from the thingamabob and Replicate. He has those. He can just reclass into the thingamabob, but I don't know if I have it. I don't think I have the reclassing item. I think I would have to do before Awakening. Bread Fighter, that's right. And I plan on covering, like, the actual content of Before Awakening, just, like, during the Revelations playthrough, because it's not one of those ones I need to cover every single playthrough, I figure. So I think I get the Great Lord and the Lodestar items from that, or the festival maps that aren't working right now, but I'll figure out sometime later, because they were Japanese exclusive. I could just, like, skip the cutscenes and bum rush through it, or something like that, is what I could do. Kind of cheese it over the way that I did with my unit before. Alright, so Seekbert, you're done. Ignatius, you are going to be my wall. Yeah, Resistance Sacred to patch that up a little bit. Have Aegis, Soul, Wary Fighter. Yeah, I don't think I've leveled you up all that much in general yet. So I don't think you have Wary Fighter at the moment. Oh, maybe you do. Oh, you do. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, let's put something else on there for now. Like, I don't know. Oh, Life Taker isn't currently assigned one, and that would actually be a pretty good one on my wall here. So let's see here. So Pavi's Aegis. Yeah, Soul and Wary Fighter was my plan. Just to be as much of a wall as we can, rather than going for Luna damage. Yeah. Alright, you can be a general now. You are good. You good, man. You're gonna look basically the exact same as the dismounted Great Knight here. Alright. Almost. You have a big shield now. Okay, get even more defensive and stuff. Cool. Alright, yeah, I'll sort out inventories sometime later. Yes, the crop map. It doesn't provide EXP in Conquest, but it did provide a free DLC map to grind supports, if it still existed. Honestly, I feel like Before Awakening harms the experience more than it adds. Anytime you try to get a general timeline of where this game takes place in time with Awakening, Before Awakening throws all that shit out the window. Yeah, maybe it's a whole, like, different timeline kind of thing, or it jumps between the times. Because, yeah, you can straight up go in there with characters from Awakening that wouldn't even exist yet at that point in Awakening. Okay. So then... yeah, back into the map. That or we do Before Awakening now, and just skip all the cutscenes and cover Before Awakening properly during Revelations. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do here. Alright, Before Awakening. I'm just gonna leave this here, I think. I'm just gonna leave that there. You can only bring 5 units in this map. I'm gonna bring my unit, and then... Soleil's not done yet. Percy has a whole bunch of nice skills that he has for Kana, but he's gonna go with me. Is what's gonna happen here. Here we go, and we're just gonna go wreck them all. That's what we're gonna do here. Yeah, we'll talk sometime another time, is what we'll do. Alright, we're gonna skip. Give me these reclassing items. Alright. And then... can they even damage me? They can, yeah. Alright, chill here. You can come to me. Yeah, at Awakening, there's time travel, but if they did canonically meet and Before Awakening, Alyssa would recognize Owain, Inigo, and Severa. Like, in the events of Awakening itself, you're saying. Would be the case. Be like, hey, I recognize you from that time that you stopped by and helped us in this one map place thing. Oh, sure, just go for it. Heck yeah. I still get the reclass items though, right? Or do I? Here, let's do that. Also, You Awakening Chapter 2. Yeah. Look, this is fine. Oh. This is my position now. Dang. Do I still get the items, or do I need them all to live? Ow! Yeah. Please. I mean, I could beat this map normally, probably, if I want to. But, like, Chapter 2 of Awakening on any difficulty other than normal can go fuck itself. Yeah. I mean, Kana's done now, too, and Kana's stronger than I am. And more support with, Mr. Dudo there. Hold on. Give me a thing. Give me a thing. Give me his, I don't care. Give me that one. Where the... Am I blind? Oh, I deselected Percy. I was looking for Kana. Well, I'll see what I can do here. I think Chrom at least needs to survive. So I might have to kind of block that bridge. Can they deal with that? Oh, they dealt with it. So I'll run over here and I'll start dealing with these guys. Did they swap me onto the fort? They did. I could always keep a second squad down there. That's what I could do. Or just keep a whole bunch of units on the forts. That's what I could well do. Well, I'll replicate out, get more units that way. I mean, we'll see what ends up happening here. As well chill in the forest. Still a better tile than being right out in the open. Jeebus. Sounded like he just got anime slashed to death. No. I mean, I have vantage, but like... Okay. But I'm out here now. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, a hot ticker here. Just give me one moment. Let's, okay. And then say, Frederick can't die. He's the only member of the Shepherd's side from Cal McKeel who has a defense stat. And just like... I don't know, this... Here, let's try this. A few OP pairings and some replications. Didn't proc any skills, sucks to suck. I guess what I could have done is I could have put Soleil there first. Would have actually made more sense. Hold on. Just wait a second. Yeah. Play on Lunatic Plus and you definitely know that. You definitely come to realize it. Hold on. Let's see here. Because I can just like... if I get a whole bunch of replicas around, then I can use them to like block the forts. That's what I can do. So let's see here. Oh, I have replicate as well. For whatever reason, I thought that my unit didn't. I don't actually have a weapon equipped. Sucks to suck, man. I don't have a tome! Dang you! Hold on. This is fine, right? Guess it's fine. Okay, so now with my replicated Dudos, attack a whole bunch. That's what I better do. There we go. Oh. It's fine, I think. I don't know. Just like, get another one out here. Get this replica here. Get paired up here. Hope that Lissa heals me. Okay. I still didn't equip a weapon! I don't think the replicas can. Yeah, the replicas cannot. No, do not talk. No talking. I'll proc something. I did not proc anything. Okay, do that. I need health. Okay, cool. I should have brought someone who could heal. Alright, go here now. This will give me a little bit of health in a hot second. Okay. Me, Asugi, Rajat, and Kaldori? Dunno, maybe. I mean, we also do have, Ophelia here. That'd be Lissa's grandchild, and I just saw on the replica that she could not talk to Lissa, but the actual Ophelia could. No, why Crom? Okay. Let's get some of these tiles here, if I can. I procced the thing, nice. Let's see here. That works, cool. Go over here, do that. Maybe I should just start doing this. Maybe what I should do. Leave a couple units here because guys are gonna spawn. Just to make sure I didn't forget anyone else, just manually wait these guys, okay? Because if they both kill themselves on me on enemy phase, then that's routed. Done. There, like that. Exalt's brand, sweet. Heroes brand, okay. Pebble. Alright, I got what I came for. There they go, they were pretty interesting. We'll do this properly during Revelations. Alright, I have the crap I want now. Sports, figured there probably wouldn't be, but wanted to check anyway. Don't fight ally. You want more of your berries despite not being of this world anymore. Yeah, Pebble is the real reward. What's really weird about that map is you can play it over and over again to get infinite pebbles, but you only get the Heroes brand and the Exalts brand the first time. If you want infinite of those reclassing items, you need to do the Hashiden and Norian Festival DLCs, which was a Japan exclusive DLC. So if you played it legitimately in the West, I didn't even realize Anna's bow was an item. If you play it legitimately in the West, you could only get one of each of those classes per playthrough. Was the case, but if you lived in Japan, you could get as many as you wanted if you shelled up for the DLC. And that's why I have like all those reserved slots in my DLC, is because I've been trying to get that to work, well, like a year ago, back in my Birthright playthrough. And I got them sort of working. I'll probably cover them one way or another later down the line in Revelations, but for now, don't need to worry about that. So, Siegbert, he was done here. He can use the Heroes brand. So yeah, Lodestar is male exclusive. Exalt's brand, that's female exclusive. So, yeah, now we can go ahead and do this. Another worldly class, Tales Abound of this great hero king. Uses swords. Let's do it. I'm going to find out that if you get a lot of pebbles combined, that becomes the best item in the game, aren't I? Yeah, it's the greatest thing ever. Alright, give me that lightning. Immediately wielding a bronze sword.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you better, man. Alright, you can keep on using your Blade of Libra and the umbrella and stuff. What you can do. Yeah, indeed it is. It's the intention there. And then Soleil was not quite done yet. Okay, so we can just enable Cheaty Pete strats. Go back to boot camp. And do more of what I've got to do. Let's see here. Boot camp. Alright, Xenologue boot camp. So much lag. And then, everybody out. We're done. You're not done. You're not done. Okay, you're basically done here. You're gonna want a thing. I don't have any more Eternal Seals. Hold on. Save. Save data editor. Let's see here. In my... Here it is, because I was in the resources folder where I opened that thing that lets me modify this down here. And then... Nope, it's under mods, save data editor. FEF Twiddler. Let's see here. File. Open file. Chapter 1. Open that. Gold. Let's just add 2 zeros at the end. Will it? No. It might not acknowledge that. Let's add 1 0 at the end. And then change this at the front to like an 8. Sure. Wow, I sure did a whole lot of grinding, didn't I? I do not have the time to do this normally. If you get the pebble and combine it with a rusty old sword, slime crown, and ore calcum in the alchemy pot, it makes the liquid metal sword, which can be fused with the Dracovian sword to make the Dracovian king sword, make the best weapon in the game. Wow. Sounds amazing. Here, now give me a bunch of crap.
Welcome.
Oh. Did that not? I could have sworn I saved it. Should load chapter 1. Also, I did save, like, yeah, after I made him a lodestar. Hold on. Hey, now, you're a lodestar.
Welcome.
Eh? Alright, open it again. File. Open file. Chapter 1. I think it's saved. There, that. File, save file. File saved, a backup was made in the source directory as well. Okay. But did it? But did it save? I mean, I do have a whole bunch of gold bars I can sell. They don't actually sell for all that much, though. Hold on. Hold on, just a ticker here.
Welcome. Thank you for your...
Hold on. You what? And if I open file and I click chapter 1 again, it resets it back. What? It's making these backups. But the original chapter 1 should be edited. I've never had this issue before. File, open file, chapter 1, get a 1% crit. Hey now, you're a lodestar. Miss 90, get crit. How much if I click maximize? That's a whole lot of 9s. Maybe it was an invalid value. Like maybe I had too many numbers in. And that's why I wasn't saving or something. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try it. It should be saved. Okie doke, take care there, Reggie Bump. It was quite the amazing ether battle that you took part in earlier, I must say. Okay, so like, get me in the staff store.
Welcome.
That is not the number I thought I saved. Whatever. Give me a whole bunch of these. With maxed out gold, you can't even buy 99 eternal seals. Because they're so expensive. Here, just give me this, then I don't have to worry. And now that's a weird number. Give me like 10 more of these. 10 more of these. Make this look like a less weird number. Okay, and then... oh, give me those. Everything that you have one of in the shop. Give it to me. Sure. Okay. Give me some more of these. Give me some more of these. Okay. We're going to go to opposite day. You just mod you instead of banning you.
Welcome to my fell storefront.
Is there anything else from here I haven't grabbed? Nah. Grabbed all the thingamabobs here. But yeah.
Thank you for your dark business.
Okay. Well, don't know what's going on with that, but hey, I has the things now. Okay, so if Valori has an Eternal Seal, you're gonna want to grab an Eternal Seal. So, grab that. And then, yeah, now we can depart to the next battle. Let's see. So, play DLC, boot camp, checking for downloadable content. And let's see here. Everybody out. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're not done. I mean, I could get aggressor and then you're done. Technically. And like yeah, sure. The actual skills. The thingamabobs. You could get ether, I guess, and then you're done. You're good, man. Yeah. I could get Leo finished off here and then, yeah. Something like that. I do want to make sure you have... Sure, hold on to that. Take a thing, start practicing with it. But it's not opposite day anymore. Stop being opposite day right after you modded me. That's how it works. Okay. Here, I don't know what my positions are, just go at it. Okay, so let's say we... Oh, I can't quite one round you. Here, let's throttle this guy. And I can use my Eternal Seal. I guess I can talk about some other stuff about the trip while I do a whole bunch of stuff here. So, I've told the story during... Was it Pokemon Super Street Dungeon? I know for sure I did it during Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've told it during a couple playthroughs here. I'll tell it during Fire Emblem as well, because Fire Emblem is another long playthrough on this channel. Elbow Room. So, initially, I was going to... Okay, the other guy's gonna come and attack, and the EXP is gonna go nowhere, but that's fine. Initially, I was gonna go visit Guzma after he came here for a little bit during Fragapalooza there. And initially, he invited me to Mardi Gras in New Orleans there. And I was like, well, it's gotta be right in the middle of my final university semester. I'm gonna be way too busy. I don't think that works out. And it's a good thing I made that call, because it was a really busy time. So he was like, oh, what about Jazz Fest? So, decided to go down during Jazz Fest. And asked my parents if they wanted to come, and my mom said she was busy, but my dad was like, hey, I feel well enough. I feel recovered enough now from knee surgery, knee replacements and all that. I'd like to come along. And hey, because we lived in Texas for 12 years, why don't we make this a road trip around Texas area as well, and you get to see the state that you were born. I was like, okay. So we flew into Houston. We waited like 2 hours for our luggage, because we waited about 1 hour and started getting people's attention, and there was a bunch of other people that were waiting as well. And even though my little AirTag thingambob said that it was right above us, nobody wanted to go up and just grab it. They needed to do all their calls and get everything figured out to get the conveyor belts moving, and eventually got our luggage a little bit damaged. Hey, sweet. All right, you're good. Oh. You have literally nothing you can use. Here, just give him your thing. There. Yeah, suitcase is a little bit damaged, but we arrived, we made it. We started heading east towards New Orleans after getting our rental car. We stayed one night in a place that I forget the name of. And then continued east, and we were going to stay a night in Baton Rouge, which is like an hour-ish, something like that, away from New Orleans.
I see.
But we were just gonna play it by ear, and so we didn't have anything booked in advance. And turns out, despite the distance, the Jazz Fest is so insanely popular that... Sure, let's get Secret another level this way. In fact, I can get more adult units and do this as ways to get more levels for kids where I need it. This is what I could do. Live to serve. But the Jazz Fest is so dang popular that despite Baton Rouge's distance from New Orleans, people were buying up like all the rooms in Baton Rouge. So what was like $100 a night was becoming $300 a night. So we just continued on our journey early and crashed on Guzma's couch. Was the case. Or I crashed on Guzma's couch and my dad took the spare room, and that's the way that it was while we were there. So, yeah, we made it there. I'm kind of trying to focus on this here, too, at the same time. You're done. Just get out of here. You don't need that last skill, I don't think. Save state here. We went and did a lot of things while we were there. We ended up going to a World War II museum. We went to an aquarium, an insectarium. We went to the Jazz Fest, of course. We, what else did we do while we were there? Our last day, we did a bike ride down along the river. We ate at the restaurant that Guzma works at, and it was like the best fish I've ever eaten in my life. It was amazing. Oh, I needed to Eternal Seal you, didn't I? That's what I needed to do. Hold on. Let's see, let's just Eternal Seal. We were pretty busy there. And that Guzma nerd, he, being a crazy mad lad that he was just like, hey, you are like the one gaming content creator I know that doesn't have a PlayStation 5, and here was this one that was behind the customer service desk someone returned, even though apparently it works just fine. I initially got from my brother, so we'd each have our own, but apparently he's not around enough to warrant it, so he was like, I don't need it, and here, you can have it. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm taking home a PS5. So it's upstairs right now, it's set up and stuff. I'll stream some PS5 games, like, when my game queue is a little bit less crazy, when I knock things off, like Fire Emblem Fates. Off of my game queue. Oh, not quite enough yet. So that's the thing I want. It'll be a while before I can stream PS5 games, but I did pick up Bloodborne, The Last of Us Part 2, since we did Part 1 on PC and it was god-awful. Like, in terms of optimization, and I don't want to... Part 2 will probably come to PC eventually, and I don't want to put myself through that again. I just play it on PlayStation where it shouldn't be a buggy mess, hopefully. And then Final Fantasy 16, because that was one that Guzman really wanted me to check out. So I actually picked up that copy while I was in Houston, interestingly enough. You need to use your Eternal Seal. Is what you better do here. But yeah, then we explored around Texas a whole bunch. We went to Austin for a day and explored the Capitol building. We spent a few nights in New Braunfels. We went down the river tubing down there for a couple hours. We spent a few days in Houston. We went to Kima outside of Houston to that car and boat show. Another gold bar. We spent a couple days on Galveston Island with my parents' ex-neighbor from when they lived in Houston. Now lives on Galveston Island. We ended up going to San Antonio for Cinco de Mayo. Went to the Mexican market there. I got a couple cool things from there. I still have the Mew hat right back here. I got this for 20 bucks from the Mexican market there. I thought it was really cool. I tried to get somewhere like that online. It costed like an arm and a leg, I bet you. Wow. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, it was quite the little adventure. Tomebreaker, that's what I want. I mean, that's what a lot of people would say. Apparently, a lot of people don't really like it very much. There we go, Vantage. I'm getting annoyed of these gold bars, and I have so many, so like... Okay. Lunge, I don't need that one. In the car and boat show, I was really surprised to not see any trucks that were like mine. There was only like a few old trucks there in general. Almost all of it was old cars. Well, and old boats, obviously. As a car and boat show. Oh, it's gonna be the last Dread Fighter skill. Yeah. Summon, inflate the market, crash the economy. Yeah, just buy them all at the Mexican market in San Antonio, then sell them online. That's what I better do. Alright, let's get Aggressor here, and then Sophie's gonna be doing wicked damage too. There we go, sick. There we go, but I'm gonna have to rearrange my skills. That's what I am going to have to do. Wait, no, you're done. Get out of here. Don't need anything else. Then, I'm not getting that guy here. Then I can do this. Oh, the gold bars. I gotcha. Yeah, let's just completely crash it. There we go. There's a thing I want. Just take it off for now, I guess. I don't know. I can get Armored Blow. I don't really particularly need it. Your stats are getting so maxed. What I can do is this. How about? Get me Doria level. There we go. Something, something, there's no gold behind our money. That, yes. There we go, Astra. That is what we like to see. I can't quite get over there. Alright, so... How about we do this? There we go. You might need an Eternal Seal. Is Rally Defense the... Oh, Rally Defense is the next one. Alright, we can big chill with that then. And drop off Shig. Yeah. Because Shig still wants a little bit of work here. I don't have to worry about you gaining any more levels because you're maxed. Just do this. You're maxed. Do you get Ether here? Or is it the next one? Dang it! You need an Eternal Seal too. Well. Okay, well. Let's just see here. You're done. You got Luna, I think, and I took it off. Right? Was that the case? Oh, let me just check really quickly here. Yeah, I don't really need Armor Blow. It's actually a pretty good skill, but on an archer, who cares? Now let's go here, and then go do this. Sure, we'll get Sword Fair. Why not? I don't need it right now, though. Archered Blow. That's what we need. There we go, cool. I don't need odd-shaped. You're odd-shaped. Alright, yeah, I can just do this. Oh yeah, he has the Divorcer! Oh, man. Kinda forgot about that. I don't know. Okay, so if I can just, like... you have Soul already. I think we're good. I think we are good here, as a matter of fact. Let's just dip out. Get on out of here. The journey home from the trip took longer than expected. So, to get back to my city in Alberta, there was no direct flight from Houston. It would have just been like a 4-hour flight. It would have been really convenient. And our options were either go to Vancouver and then Alberta, or to Toronto and then Vancouver. Or, not, and then Vancouver and then Alberta. So, I ended up going from Vancouver and then home, just like we did on the way there, like the opposite. Hello, hello, GMK, redeem, time yourself out for 10 minutes. All right, enjoy the 10-minute timeout there, GMK. Well, our flight from Houston to Vancouver got delayed for 2 hours. 1 hour due to some sort of mechanical issue, and then another hour for some sort of medical emergency that was going on. And I do hope that the person that had that happen is A-okay. They were hauled out on a wheelchair, it looked like, off of the plane. Hopefully they're A-okay. But we got on the plane, and it would have been narrow to catch our next flight. Like, we would have still been able to make it if they just held the plane for not too long, like, because there would have been a couple-hour gap. So if they just held the plane for, like, 10 to 20 minutes. And they didn't. It left without us. So, on getting off the flight, first of all, we got into the Houston airport at, like, 8-something in the morning for a flight that'd be at, like, 6 p.m. Because we needed to get the rental car back by a certain time and wanted to make sure that we got that all sorted. So, we ended up getting to Vancouver at that point at, like, 10. And then we weren't sure what was going to be going on with our suitcases. We ended up asking, like, hey, is it going to be automatically transferred to the next flight after this weirdness? Or do we need to pick it up? And the person that we asked... Oh, that can improve because mother and child. I was like, wait, that really went up? Here, take this princess bow. Then the person that we asked said, oh, you need to pick it up now and then check it for the next flight. So we went to the baggage area and waited for our luggage. That never came. So we went to the Air Canada little help desk in the luggage area because they leave the luggage area. Ooh. Hell yeah.
See you.
So you leave the luggage area, you can't get back in, like it's a one-way thing. So went to the missing luggage Air Canada thingamabob there. And there was only one person at the desk, and they were helping this one person that was, like, it was going nowhere fast, so we were just stuck waiting the line there for so long. And he let us know, oh, you've been misinformed. It will be automatically transferred. You don't have to worry about it. Here's some kits for the night, where it's like, here's some basic toiletries and a shirt. And so we got hotel tickets, and our flight was no longer going to be right home. It was going to be to another city, and then to home, was the case. So we had an extra flight, and it was going to be at like 7 in the morning. So we had these hotel tickets. We got out of the airport at like 11:30. The hotel wasn't even super close to the airport. It was a decent ways away, so took a cab, went out to the hotel. We got there at like midnight. We had to set the alarm for like 4 in the morning because we had to be at the airport to be ready for the 7 a.m. flight. Was the case. So we wanted to be there by 5 a.m. So we tried to get a couple hours of sleep in this hotel. Didn't really sleep all that well. And then went to the Vancouver airport, got on the flight. That flight was delayed for 40 minutes. I know because I got on the plane and then started watching a YouTube video that I downloaded onto my phone. And I was 40 minutes in by the time that we took off, because that one they held for someone whose other flight got delayed. So ended up taking a little while, and then got on the flight home, and we ended up getting home at like, I think it was about 1 p.m.-ish, something like that, the day after we had departed to get to the airport like the previous morning. So it took a day and a half to get home on what would have been like a 4-hour direct flight. It was not super fun. I was honestly not super impressed about that. Get up! So, yeah, what if you made a ban yourself reward for an obscene amount of points? You're actually just banned, so like you're not coming back. I don't know. Silas, Leo, Mozu, am I not at max with any of them? Mozu. Silas and Leo. Did I go past them? Because I don't see them here. I must have. There's Silas. Leo's gotta be somewhere, man. What should we know has a stop streaming reward for 1.3 billion points? I don't know. One of these kids. Am I max with you? I have no idea. Hi, probably not. Alright, I can build up some support here.
Does it ever tire you out?
Yes.
Having so many people looking to you for guidance?
Not really that part,
Be
just
lost
the
without my
bazillion
road.
projects that I have going on. I got home to like such a massive to-do list of things to do. I'm done with university now. Graduation is next month. The final semester is done. Oh yeah, I can still show my game if I want. But I came back to quite a list of things to do. I need to fix that printer. I need to do a whole bunch of plant grafting. I've been doing a whole bunch of preparing both my place and my Oma's place for a whole bunch of planting and stuff. This past weekend we got the pier in the lake for the year. I did a bunch of grafting to our plum tree out there. I've been going ham on a whole bunch of plant stuff. I've been trying to catch up on these playthroughs here as best I can. I've barely had a moment to just like chill out, take it easy. Who needed a... Yeah, you need an internal seal. We'll go through this all shortly. Should I show my game? Now that I think about it, because if I don't do it right now, I'm gonna forget. Give the little update to that. Yeah, it's on my desktop, it looks like. Windows. Is this the latest build? I wonder? Or is it not? Don't mute Firefox, mute Citra. Hold on. Because I know I talked about it during streams here. Can I move it to my other screen? It's open on this monitor over here. How do I make it open on my main monitor here? Well, let's add a... Maybe I could just add a game capture and game capture it. That's what I can do. Here. I'm gonna call it a bunch of random things because I'm gonna delete it shortly. Capture specific window, and the window is this. This. Look at that. I'm gonna move it down a whole bunch here to there, not to there, too far down, to here. Wow, look at that. I just like to show a little bit of the game here. So this is the game that I made as part of a group project in the final game design class of my certificate in computer game development program, it's called. So we made this bullet hell game, a bullet hell game set in nightmares, and we were told that we had to include like a little thingamabob here where it's like, I don't know how to describe it, where it's one of these where it's like viewer discretion is advised because it can be sensitive topics. And we had like a whole major plot planned out, or a writer did, and we did not have the development time to make it. We were gonna have like 2 bosses. We were gonna have levels leading up to bosses and then 2 bosses. We did not have the time for that. We had time to make 1 boss battle that we fleshed out a decent bit. So what I made in this game was I made the soundtrack and the bullet patterns primarily. I helped with some other things as well, but the main thing that I did was the bullet patterns and the soundtrack, which I don't know how to work with digital music. I just can tap away at like my keyboard and my guitar. So I just plugged in my keyboard over there to my computer and just played live, and the writer that has some experience with digital music just like took my music and made it more spooky. Took the midis that I made by playing it live and made it all spooky like and stuff. It might be kind of quiet, but let's see here. Oh no, that's as loud as that's getting here. Was the case. So the plot that he came up with, and he came up with like many pages worth of stuff that we could just not put in. But what he came up with was just like, oh, what if it's coming to terms with your trauma of house burned down, mom was caught in the fire, and there's these feelings that you have of what if she blames me for it and stuff. What if that's what's going on? And that's basically the one boss that we have in here. But the second boss that we were going to have in was going to be the father that was going to be like the one that was instilling those ideas and saying, it was your fault, you are the one doing this, yada yada, you were to blame. And that's what was going to happen. But yeah, we basically just got like the one boss battle here. And there was a severe lack of artists in the class. So we didn't actually have a dedicated artist, but whoa, some of our group members do art stuff on the side, and I think they did a pretty good job. Like, look at this boss. It is very loud now. So yeah, I'm the one responsible for these bullet patterns, so I kind of know how they're going to go. I designed 8 different patterns, and it changed. I have to look at this screen, like kind of where my camera is, because of where it went. So there's 8 different patterns, and they change every 10 seconds. That's the case. We have a jump button, we have a dash button. Your health gets low, you can pick those up. We have our little mega attack orbs. We experimented around with a few different ideas, and we probably could have made a second boss if we just had this be like very simplistic, but we wanted to be like, yeah, let's make one kind of really crazy boss here, and that's what we ended up doing. So yeah, and then it's like midpoint, second phase, and then there's another cutscene stuff. Are these the sounds of the game? I swear I've played this build before and I only heard the OST. Like, this is just an EXE, an executable that's been sitting on my desktop for a while. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that built this. Unless this is a more recent build that I downloaded sometime later. And there were some sound effects added just before submission. Anyway, we had the spooky version of my theme playing for the first half. And then during the second half, it's just my raw playing to be like the more reflective kind of thing of, we're coming to terms with this, we're on the verge of surpassing this, and yada yada. But it sounds like the fire is louder than the music, so it's kind of hard to hear my playing, is the case. But yeah, I think our cutscenes are longer than our gameplay if you know how to do the boss fast. Is kind of the case. Yeah, the sound effects are very loud. But yeah, this is our game that we made. And now the boss has lasers that a lot of people find are really difficult to deal with. Also, the sound effect didn't play. What the heck is going on? Well, what a great demonstration. Oh, there it is. Pick up a bunch of health orbs here. I can do the mega attack in a second if I... I'm losing some health here. Alright, this is the lanes. I'm about to die. Here are some health orbs. Oh gosh dang it, I actually died. Hold on. Usually I can beat it pretty consistently, but the lasers caught me. But yeah, I did not design the lasers. I did design the bullet patterns, but not the lasers. And the way I designed the bullet patterns was so that it was like just right to my skill level, so I could beat it consistently. Not accounting for the lasers. Even with the lasers, I could usually beat it consistently. But some people that have play tested this to give us feedback on like the difficulty and how it plays have been convinced that it was straight up impossible to beat. It's not. You you can absolutely beat it, but some people have really struggled with it. Has kind of been the case. Yeah, the mega attack was just kind of like an extra juice thing that we put in. Well, I don't think you really get iframes from getting damaged, so yeah, it's easy to get shredded kind of fast. I kind of want to pick up another one of these blue orbs and do the mega attack. It's just like a multi-orb thing. It's just a pew! That's a mega attack. That's it. If I can snipe you from across the map like that, there we go. So, yeah, we kind of try to put in a lot of different features. Oh, this is the part that's by Raw playing. Okay, it was changed around before our final thingamabob. And I still don't know how to read sheet music on piano. I know how to read sheet music on guitar. I never learned how to on piano. I literally just watched like Synthesia and played it like I'm playing Guitar Hero. Was the case. There's that. But this was the theme that I came up with, and this is like the main leitmotif that was used throughout the game. And for someone that doesn't even know how to read sheet music on this instrument, I thought it wasn't a half bad thingamabob. So I literally just went through different chords that I know from different themes that I have memorized, and I was like, what sounds really cool and reflective? These chords sound cool. All right, let's come up with some notes that sound good for it. Congratulations, all the trauma and guilt can't be so easily overcome. There's a start to everything that we can finally sleep a little easier at night. That's Nightmare Crucible. That was one of 2 games that I developed this semester. Was the case. I can delete the source from OBS now. And then turn this back on. Well, when I have my volume way turned up now, I can turn it down. Now I can exit Nightmare Crucible. So that was one of the games. The other one was my research project game, which wasn't even fully playable per se by the time that I wrapped it up, because I was making the video game side, and this grad student was making the AI side of the large language model AI that would hook up to my game. But I never actually got to play with his AI and hook it up and see if it would work. So I don't actually know how that one works. But I thought it turned out not half bad. Was the case. Just shoot your drum with a gun, easy. Yeah, absolutely. Easy right there. One thing that I can show is my research paper on that research project. I'd never actually written a research paper before, like an actual research paper. But for this game I did. And, my prof was saying, you know, it's not perfect. It can use some work on the, like, related works kind of sections. Or just, like, using more evidence for different things. But he was saying, generally, it's pretty good. And, like, especially for an undergrad that's writing this as, like, a first technical paper. So, yeah, this was my thingamabob here, my research paper, that I plan on submitting to the AI conference AID. But it sounds like my prof is going to be revising it a little bit and then submitting it to AID later. And sometime later, we'll use this game in a actual research study, probably sometime in the fall, because we can use undergrads at that time. Because now that summer, all the undergrads aren't on campus anymore. And they're the best ones to use in various research studies on campus. So we're probably going to have to do that sometime in the fall at this point. So it's postponed a little bit. But this is basically what my game that I made looks like here. Where it's like, somewhat randomly generated, it's a constructive grammar, it's called. So it's like, I write the sentences where it's like, we're suing all blank, here's why. And then the blank part is chosen at random from a list that I made of a whole bunch of things. And Professional Clowns is one of my silly ones that I threw in there. So it's like, it gives you all these article prompts. You gotta write part of an article here, and then you send it to the AI. The AI will try to learn your writing patterns and mimic them and finish writing the article in your writing patterns as best as it can. And as you write more and more, you'll see when it starts to get more confident in you. And can I actually backspace here? Oh, weird. PDF editing thing. I've never done this. And you can choose whether you want to work with the AI or whether you want to treat it antagonistically and try to change your writing patterns, or just write random gibberish and try to confuse it. Like, do you want to work with it cooperatively or antagonistically? And it's kind of up to interpretation there. I'd open it in Unity, but it would take a little while to open. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And this is my little paper that I wrote here. I actually did not know. I'm not showing anonymous submission to keep like my identity anonymous. I just straight up could not figure out how to get my name to show up here properly. Because I was writing it with what's called a latex editor, where it's like, I'm basically writing it in code to say, this section is introduction, this section is abstract, and it automatically formats and puts the whole thing together. But I swear, when I wrote author, it just did not recognize it and just kept it as anonymous submission. But yeah, so that's showcasing adaptability of large language models through serious games. So it'd be really cool if this got accepted to AID and published as like an official research paper, and I would totally slap this on a resume. That'd be great. But yeah, that's my game projects. There's that. I just wanted to share a little bit of that during Fire Emblem Fates here. All right, back to this stuff here. So we are at. Got to turn on display capture again here now. I should have scrolled past that part in OBS. So let's see here. So Soleil. Yeah, she can get ether from Great Lord. Otherwise, she has all the other things. She has those 4 thingamabobs there. I could have the print cam on. It blocks the skills a little bit. But yeah, she has those. So yeah, let's go ahead and reclass. And then, yeah, maybe I'll have her gain a few levels. Just to get that. And be real strong. An otherworldly class. A time lost but heroic royal. Uses swords and lances. Also, considering how much I'm just grinding this stream, when I was thinking about potentially doing this off camera, this will probably pad it out to 200 parts. But I'm thinking, maybe I just shouldn't cut it up into parts until the final stream. And then I can cut up like the actual maps the way that I know they cut up. Or if there's a long gap between maps, if we end up going into like some crazy conversation or something, then that can be its own part. And then I can cut this stream up into however many parts I need to cut it up to make it 200 parts total. Maybe I'll do that. So maybe there won't be any Fire Emblem uploads here for a while. No, keep that. Get rid of these. And then, yeah, you need to start learning how to use a lance. Is what you are going to need. I am getting, oh, just low power warnings. No big deal. All right, I'm going to Eternal Seal you. Oh, and the thingamabob for you, the Grandmaster thing, is by clearing the, what's it called? It's not called Future Past, is it? I'm getting mixed up with Awakening DLC maps. It's a set of 2 DLC maps. Ah, gosh. I can just cheat Pete through it on my own time at some point here. Or just, like, cheat in the item with the save data editor. That might be easier. It's 2 in the morning. I might actually not be streaming that much longer. I don't think I'm going to do a story chapter this stream. I thought I might. But at this rate, I don't think I will. Hidden Truth, that's what it's called. That's the map there. And hey, now that it's the 23rd, happy release day of Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. I could try to get some decent rest and then stream it during the day. But maybe I will just start the playthrough at Megaland. Is what I'm kind of leaning towards. And I can also sleep in a little bit. Plus, it'll be unique. Like, part 1 is right at this crazy venue. Hold on. Let's see here. Is there anything else that you wanted? I'm pretty sure you already had access to Rally Resistance. Yeah, so you got that. You have Luna if you want it. And then, hold on here. Hold on a hot second. So you were going to just kind of be my rally bot, and then you'll get Ignis from that and replicate. Wait, do you have replicate? Wait a second. Wait a second. You need that, don't you? And you're going to get that from your S support. Okay, you can still work on a thing. Alright. Yeah, you are going to need that, good sir. There you go. Get into the thing. Thank you. That could be better. Oh, that's the whole switching and then immediate level up thing. Gosh dang it. Gosh No! Man. Well. There. Now I gotta restart. I just double check that the thing is for sure off. I have a max gold cheat right here. I didn't need to use the save data editor thing. I haven't tried this control enemy one. Or the Dragon Vein point one, I don't think. But I have them there. Maybe they work. Alright. There, he's in the thing. Midori. Let's see here. So Astra, Luna. I don't think you have soul. And you're going to get that from... Oh, you'll just have it, like, inherited. But hold on. Whoops. Yeah, you do not have that. So yeah, you're just going to be, like, the skill-filled Master Ninja. That's basically what's going to be going on. So Heart Seal. Hero. Do that. I'm just going to skip the thing here. Hero Midori. I severely underestimated how long this was gonna take even with cheaty Peach strats. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, not like there's anything that you can use from range. I don't believe. Alright, so Midori, work on that for now. And let's see here. Valoria, you good? You good, Wolf Girl? You'll get that. There's Astra, Luna Soul. Maybe Vantage, I could put something else on there. Tomebreaker might not be half bad. I might actually like Tomebreaker more than Vantage. But yeah, you're basically done then. I would say. So just Heart Seal. Yeah, do the that. Is what you can do. Just be yourself. There you go. Have at it. You're done. Now, get the Throngler out of here. No more Throngling, I'm sorry to say. And then, I thought that was Stone for a second. Be Stone, Beast Rune. I'll be able to use that eventually. Yeah, I guess you haven't been in this class for very long, have you? And then, the skill order here. The heck? Oh, I went right past you. Yeah, I may as well have this on. Bonus damage to beasts. And then, Luna Soul. Astra. And then either Vantage or I'm just gonna put on Tomebreaker for now. Just to be safe. Or that. I don't know. Be kind of fun. There's options. There are options for these things. Alright, let's see here. So after Valoria, Nina. You got Luna there. Yeah, so you have Luna Soul. Oh yeah, you were gonna want that. Okay, so let me just be the archer that I'm not afraid to put into the fray. I don't know why I scrolled past these. Alright, do that. You shall be a paladin for just a couple levels here. I don't need to give you an eternal seal or anything. You good. Just keep using that javelin. You're good there. Sophie, you're done. Shig, you got Luna. What do you want? Astra, Luna, Foreign Princess, Inspiration, and then Bowbreaker. So I'm going to need to, yeah, become a sorcerer and a strategist if I don't have them already. Yeah, you're on support here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So... yeah, so go become a sorcerer. Go do that. Pretty interesting book, huh? Oh, the sniffles. Be able to use tomes. Yeah, maybe I'll finish off the grind. Strim to strim. Here, use my mixtape. And something strong, I guess. I don't know. Do that. Percy's done. Kaima's done. Ophelia's done. Forrest's done. Okay. Okay, then. I'm starting to get really tired. Oh, man. Alright, we go again. We go again. One more time. We have skills to get. Hold on, yeah, you need skills. You're out. You're out. You're out. Oh, I need to use an Eternal Seal on you. You're out, you're out. I'll just use you as a means to level up others. In fact, I can do that with some other duos here. I don't want one Cheaty Pete level on Azura. I don't know. I gotta enable the Thingamabob first and foremost. Is what I gotta do. And yeah, you can just sing and help people gain levels faster and stuff. Kyle, you want to help some people out just by being next to them and stuff? Oh, maybe that's as far as I'll go. Maybe. I don't know. Anyone that's close to max level and isn't gonna gain too much. Well, doesn't matter if I cheat them. It's more of a time cost kind of thing. So I'm getting tired. I don't want to do this much longer. Alright. Kyle, you're just here to help people out. Oh, no. I almost forgot. Xander, use one of these eternal things. Use it. Get ether, and then we're good. Get the thing. And then we are great. Go. And save. Go. Let's change the music. No. How about some Dark Wastes this time? This is what we can do. Dark Wastes it shall be. You guys are too far. Good. Alright, Throngle this guy. And Dwyer can come on in. Good fortune. I don't need that. Dwyer. Go do the thing. This isn't... Dory's maxed. A second. Should I have given you an Eternal Seal? Gosh, dang it. I should bring my unit just for access to the convoy. Well, I should start doing. Screw it, I'm resetting. I'm giving her an Eternal Seal. I don't think she's holding one. Anyway, want to see something else cool? With my plant stuff, I just recently germinated this. It just came up 2 days ago. This is a cherry. To be specific, it is a Nanking cherry, which, according to Wikipedia, is more closely related to plums than it is to cherries, interestingly enough. It's a type of sour cherry. This is the wrong thing. And we already have access to lots of sour cherry trees in my Oma's yard, so I'm not growing this for the fruit. I'm growing this for the genetics, because as it's closer related to plums, I wonder if I can graft this onto a sour cherry tree, and then graft a plum onto that, use it as a bit of a bridge. And you can also use it to pollinate lots of different things, like apricots that I plan on growing soon. So, yeah, its relation in the family tree there is going to be useful to me, I think. Let's just start bringing my unit and just have them in the back, just so I can access the convoy if I need to. That's what I'm gonna start doing here. But Midori, you are going to want to hold on to an Eternal Seal. Probably gonna want to hold on to one too. Then you don't need one. You might need one. Is Ether gonna be the last thing? I'm not sure. You're good. Okay. So yeah, I had those in the fridge while I was gone because things like that need a period of cold stratification, which basically means they need to be cold for a little while. Because in the climate that they'd come from, like a cold climate like around here, let's say something like that started growing in the middle of summer. It came up from the ground in early fall. Well, then it only has like a couple months to grow before it gets snowed on, and then the snow is just gonna kill it because it's too young to be able to go dormant and come back the following year. So they have evolved in such a way that they need a period of cold. Like, they need to think that it's winter for a certain period of time, then after it's cold for so long, then start growing, because then that guarantees that you're growing in spring. And then you have like the whole almost full year ahead of you to grow, and then you should be like ready for winter by the time it hits, because you've had all this time to repair. So it's really smart evolutionarily. It does make a lot of sense. So I had them in the fridge to convince them it was winter, and let's see here. Yeah, get that. Whoa, HP +1. And while I was away, it seems like gosh dang it, you need to use the Eternal Seal first. Man. So I just had them in like damp paper towels in the fridge to kind of simulate soil. And it seems like while I was away, there was a little bit of mold developing there. So I was like, oh, I better change out their paper towels. There was even a little bit of mold on some of the seeds, so I tried to clean them off as best I could. But 3 of my 9 seeds that I had in the fridge had started to germinate. I was gonna take them out in later June, after which it would have been like about 3 months in the fridge. But there was a few of them that were like, nope, this is a good enough period of winter. I'm ready to start growing, and a little root was coming out. The pit was starting to open up, and a little root was coming out. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess they're ready. So I took those few out of the fridge. I put them in these pots. I've only been back home for like a week and a half from that trip, and it was just 2 days ago that this one came up, and its leaves are starting to separate, and it's kind of exciting to be growing a cherry from seed here. So we'll see how that goes. Add that to my fruit trees that I'm growing from seed, in addition to my apples. And I also have apricot pits in the fridge that will come out in June as well. That's the case. So, yeah. And then maybe if I grow these cherries and those apricots, they can pollinate each other. Which sounds weird, but is a thing that you can do. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's just be big chilling off of these guys, how about? So yeah, let's attack here, and then you're done. You are good now. Alright. Just unequip it for now, though. Charm. And then say, I don't know. Do this. Oh, that thing is getting up there in height. Should we do that for fun, I guess. And then... let's say I were to go here. Eternal Seal, so I can gain levels again. Become my hero, please. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff with plants lately. I've been mixing in a lot of compost and manure into garden area, both here and at my Oma's place. And a bunch of things ready for planting. I've planted potatoes at my Oma's place already. I planted 39. I did 4 rows. I've only done 3 rows in previous years. So there should be a lot of potatoes available to eat this year at the end of the season. Should be nice. And I made tomatoes, which maybe I'll bring one down to show in a hot second here. Maybe just do it during a future shoot. There we go. I don't know. So a tomato is essentially roots are potatoes and the stalk is tomatoes. So I've been growing my tomatoes since the end of January, and before I left on this trip, I put several of my root potatoes that I had from like the harvest last year into these buckets to grow for the few weeks while I was away. So I got back and they were a good size, and a lot of them had multiple stalks coming up. And I cut off all their stalks, and I took a bunch of branches off my tomato plants as they were pretty big and they could afford to lose some branches, and I grafted them onto the potato plants, and it successfully healed. So I only grafted it on last week Tuesday, I believe, and it's this week Wednesday, so it's only been grafted for 8 days as of now. And some of the stalks still look a little bit iffy, because when you graft something on like that, like a tomato stalk, it's separated from its roots. Until it heals to that potato, it won't have its own roots. It won't be able to It won't be able to get any moisture. So some of them are still a little bit droopy, but some of the ones that were previously droopy have been picking themselves up. Like, they've healed. They are one plant. The potato is trying to regrow branches sometimes, but whenever it does, I pick them off because I want more energy to go to the tomato stalks. So it'll make tomato fruit throughout the season, and then when the season is over and the plant is dying back, and it's time to pull it out of the ground, do that, and there'll be a whole bunch of potatoes, is the idea. Which will be really cool. Oh, you're max. I don't have to worry about you getting anything extra by accident then. Here, just do this. Sweet. It will be less than a... There we go. It will yield less tomatoes than a tomato plant on its own, and it will yield less potatoes than a potato plant on its own, because it does take a lot of energy to make potato tubers, and it takes a lot of energy to make tomato fruit, and now one plant is making both, so... From what I've read online about tomato plants, it sounds like the yield will be pretty modest, but it's still pretty cool to have done. That's space efficient since you get both in the same thing, which is pretty nice. Yeah, we'll see how those develop. My biggest tomato stalk that's been growing has started getting flower buds on it. So a lot of the branches that I grafted on did already have flower buds on them, but I picked them off so that it could focus on healing and growth on the leaves and all that. But the one, it is at the ready. It's been making flower buds, just really tiny ones. You can barely see them. But yeah, it's getting ready to flower again. And when it does, it'll make tomatoes using the energy supplied to it by potatoes. Which is so weird, but so cool that that's a thing that's possible. Okay, so just do this, and I think we're good for this run. I would think. Like, you're good. Alright. So, yeah, I'm really quite proud of my tomatoes that I have those. So I successfully made 4 of them. Still a couple of the branches look droopy, but all 4 of the tomatoes have at least one tomato that successfully healed to it. So, as long as there's one success, that's a successful tomato, and then even if I don't have multiple stalks of different tomato types, then all the energy will just go to that one singular stalk, and that's fine, and just get a whole bunch of that one tomato type. But most of them are multi-variety. So they're multi-variety tomatoes, so on one plant you can pick all sorts of different types and flavors of tomatoes, and they're growing off of the energy made by potatoes. It sounds so odd, but they're in the same plant family and the same genus, so they share a pretty common ancestor. You wouldn't think it, but they are pretty similarly related, so just wound them both, stick them together, they'll be like, oh no, I'm damaged, I gotta heal. What's this? This is similar, that's gotta be my missing part, let's heal to it. And start sharing resources, and that's what seems to have happened with my... Wow, we have a support conversation? Oh, Midori and Kyle! Been forever since we've had a support conversation, huh? Midori, there you are. Hello, Father. What are you doing here? Looking for you. Listen, I'm sorry for making you feel so lonely before. I feel like a terrible parent. You don't have to apologize. It's not so important. I know we only live far apart because you want me to be safe, even though it seems perfectly safe in this castle, apart from the occasional invasion here, but that happens in the Deep Realms too, so like... I swear, I understand. You've grown to become a wonderful girl. Just know that from here on out, I'll be by your side. I want to make up for all that lost time. But you can count on me, Midori. Father? Father! Ah! I've tried to be patient, but all I ever wanted was to spend time together. No, I'm so sorry. From now on, it's fine to stay by your side, right? Maybe we could go pick herbs together. That sounds like fun. I promise I'll always be there. After all, you are my precious daughter. Oh, Father, that makes me so happy. Thank you. Reach support level A. Whoa. What do you want? Take this princess bow. Then you can be a pretty princess. Give me that meat. Ah! All the sniffles. Here, take these berries. I'm gonna go grab one of my tomato plants. These have been my little planting experiments recently of combining 2 different species onto one plant. So, yeah, before I left, I put a root potato into pots that look like this. Then, got back, there were several stalks up, and, I mean, I cut all of them off just so that all the energy would go to the tomatoes. I only put on like 3 or 4 on each. Some of them had like way more stalks than that. So you can see some part way cut stalks down there that I just didn't put anything onto. I only put 3 onto here. This one is still a little droopy. It's a little bit dry, but it's still rigid, which like after 8 days, if this had no connection, it would have died off by now. So it would have wilted and dried out. So that tells me that it's getting energy. This looks pretty happy, healthy, but I don't know if it has any new growth on it, and I could have sworn when I put this on here, this was a branch that had new growth, so it could keep on growing up, but as I look closer at it, it's like, I don't know if it does. So maybe this is just going to be a stalk that's just a tiny little branch down there, and whoops. But this is the super happy, healthy one. And in case you're wondering why the stalks are so long here, I try to match up diameters as best I could, because when you graft on, you want things that are of roughly the same-ish size. And by the time I got home, these stalks were already really, really thick. And I didn't really have all that many small tomato branches that had new growth like that had thick stems. So I ended up cutting off a decent bit from the source tomato plants, and then just removing all the leaves along here, because leaves, they'll be losing moisture through transpiration, is the case. And if you don't have any roots, they're gonna dry up very fast. So I'd leave just a little bit of growth at the top and cut off the rest so that it wouldn't dry out and die. While I was still streaming, what's up? Literally just woke up. Hello, Guzma. Welcome on in here. Yes, you have to get up this early, go fishing today. Oh yeah, you were mentioning that. I hope you have fun with the fishing trip there. I was just chatting about plant stuff while I was doing things here. And I wanted to show my tomatoes. Is what I wanted to show here. So yeah, and this is the one that has like some very tiny flower buds at the top. I doubt these cameras are good enough quality to be able to see it. But somewhere in there, a lot among the new growth is super tiny little flower buds. I probably can't really see it. It's also hard to hold steady. But this has also definitely grown since I first put this in here. And like when I first put this in here, it was probably about yay much. Something like that. Whoa, about, wow. Yay much, like that. Not this here. So that would have been like, this would have been this, and then this would have looked like this, is the case. So it's continued to grow up. I don't know if it'll ever get any new branches here. I don't think tomatoes can get new branches from places like that. The potato itself is trying to make new branches from places. You can see in this yellow one there, sort of. It's trying to grow a new branch. But if it starts coming up, I'll just pick it off because I want more energy to go to the tomatoes, the thing that actually gives me fruit. The potato doesn't give me fruit. So I want more energy going to the tomatoes here. So I did experiment with lots of different grafts when I was doing this, and there were some on some of my other potato plants that I really didn't have all that great of matching diameters, so I would just take like really thin stalked ones like this, and then go to like a thick potato stalk like that, and I would just put one in either side. Or I think there was one somewhere where I basically cut into half of the potato stalk, not the other half, and I just shoved in the tomato in that half. And that one worked, and it took as well. So if I do this again in future years, I am gonna handle it smarter and not have, like, it's only growing from up here, way above the ground. And I can't bury this. I can't bury it that deep, because then this will start rooting, because tomatoes are capable of rooting from their stems, and then that's more tomato roots and less potato roots. And I want all potato roots, so I get more potato tubers. So, yeah, I'm left in a little bit of a tricky situation. This is my first year doing it. It's a learning experience. So I would definitely handle it differently in future years, and also supervise my potatoes more as they're growing. I was away on my trip this time. But, yeah, I have successfully combined 2 species onto 1 plant, which is really cool. I'm multiple varieties of the 1 species. This is a beefsteak tomato. This is a yellow cherry tomato that I don't know what it's called. And then this is a red cherry tomato that I believe is called a better bush tomato. And it is doing fantastic. So, yeah, this has been my little experiments in combining species. And I am trying to do so with fruit trees as well. But fruit trees, I get a little bit slower feedback to see if it grows, since I'm putting on, like, dormant sticks. And we'll see if those grow. I've done lots of grafting already. I've grafted a whole bunch of apple sticks to my almost crabapple tree, and a bunch of plum sticks to a plum tree we have out of the lake. And 1 stick, which was a plum and apricot hybrid, actually. So, I don't know if that would count as a different species or not. But, yeah, I'm trying to combine different things here, see if they take. I've yet to see any growth on those grafts, but seeing this here and seeing my successes that I have successfully grafted together 2 species, it gives me some hope. Maybe maybe the stuff that I did on those fruit trees was done well enough, because I did basically the same concept, the same idea as I did here. So hopefully that other stuff ends up growing, and we'll see what happens here. We shall see what happens. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to trying out my tomato plants here, or my ketchup and fries plants, as some people call it online, which is kind of a fun name, because you can make both ketchup and fries from just 1 plant, which is super cool. But yeah, I hope it's a shitty day to go fishing. Don't want us to catch a lot, because you're gonna feel bad. That day we went fishing was a shitty day. Oh, don't worry about that, Guzma. I still had fun going through the storm there, and it was cool that my dad managed to catch a flounder while we were there. I was talking about the trip a little bit earlier, and yeah, that's one of the things I forgot to mention is we went charter fishing. How's the okra doing? It's doing pretty well. The one that was growing okra really early, it only grew to like yay big, but it's starting to look not so great. Like, not the plant, but the actual okra. But I think it got overripe, but I was expecting it to get bigger. It probably would get bigger if the plant got bigger. The plant only has a few leaves, and it was trying to make a tiny okra, and now there's like that little overripe okra, so guess I'm not eating that. All the sniffles. Well, they seem to be doing pretty good, all 3 of them. And my one at work has kind of bounced back, my one that's on my desk at work that I haven't seen for about a week now. But yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, it just hit you that you mentioned you were going to graft those tomatoes when we were at the New Orleans Garden Park. Yeah, and I did, and it's successful. I told your grandpa the whole ketchup and fries thing, and he laughed and said that's a good one. Well, it's like, just in terms of like the name, or not thinking that it's a thing that's possible. Because, yeah, this, it's done. I did it. So I'm really quite proud of it. And yeah, I'm sure that it will continue to grow. And once it's outside and gets lots of sunshine, then it'll be able to grow a whole lot and make more okra. Apparently okra is one of those plants that really doesn't like disturbances to the roots and is really sensitive to transplanting. And I didn't realize that when I planted the seeds in little pots, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure something out. I'll handle it really, really, really carefully. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. So yeah, I am quite proud of my tomato plants, and it'll be really cool to see when they fruit. And then at the end of the season, when I pull up these tomato stems and find potatoes underground there. Of course, it'll be less than all my potato plants that I just planted as straight up potato plants over my Oma's place. But I would think, in theory, that if I have space for 4 plants, I would think that I would have more yield from 4 tomatoes than I would from 2 tomatoes and 2 potatoes. Right? Surely. Because some of that energy that goes into making roots goes into making potato tubers. And potatoes are capable of fruiting as well. Potato fruit is toxic. I don't think I've ever seen a potato plant fruit. I don't think the conditions are right. But, yeah, that I would imagine that it would have a greater net yield within the same space than they would individually. If I had to guess, probably. I'll count up, like, how much I get and try to get a good idea of how much it gave in comparison to raw potato plant. But yeah, we'll see what the yield is like. I'm not expecting anything super crazy, but yeah, we'll see. If it does work out pretty well and has pretty decent yield, then maybe I'll make more in future years because yeah, you do get more bang for your buck in the same space. Okay, so I was doing, you're done. I can use an Eternal Seal on you. Hey, whoa, before I do. I almost forgot the thing there. Where it's like, I have to turn that off and then reset, and then use the Eternal Seal. Or else things don't quite work properly. I get an extra level up that I don't need. I'm good. My level's fine. Don't need to become any more OP. This is OP enough. Okay, so... Okay, you can just use the one that's in your inventory. You gotta start getting ready, leaving an hour to go to his place, let you know how it goes when you come back. Okie doke. Let me know there if you catch anything super nice. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming too much longer. Should be wrapping up this grinding here pretty soon, I think. It's gonna take me like 4 hours by the end. Holy crap. All the sniffles. Alright. Dwyer, you're done with Mechanist. Oh, you had one in your inventory already. I'm dumb. Whoops. You're done with that. So I think you're done now. But I don't have the reclassing item. I could save data editor it. In fact, maybe I will. Rather than doing that map and getting the thingamabob and just save me the time of doing that off camera. Alright, so save. Open up my save data editor. Open a file. Chapter 1. Open that. Change my goal to end in 3 zeros instead of 3 nines. Convoy. Add item. Oh, what's it called? Let's see here. And what's that DLC map called so I can just look that up? Fire Emblem Fates something Truth. Hidden Truth? Yeah, Hidden Truths 2. Look that up because I'm pretty sure it's a reward of that map. Items First Blood after completion. Oh, that's the thing that lets anybody get Dragon Blood and be able to use Dragon Veins. It's actually Hidden Truths 1. It gets you the thingamabob. So Hidden Truths 1 gives an item called Fellbrand. That's what it was called. And these are sorted alphabetically. So Fellbrand. Give me 1 Fellbrand. Save file. Okay, reset again. Let's turn him into our guy. Let's turn him into Mr. Grandmaster. Is what we better do. Also, speaking about growing interesting things, I've been chatting with, I'm planning to catch a lot of speckled trout, so hopefully you catch a bunch of those and a bunch of redfish, hopefully, here. The, one of the guys that I've been networking with in the gardening kind of community, who's the one that I got my apricot seeds from, I've been chatting with him recently about trading some pear seeds for some 3D printed parts. Because he might be interested in some 3D printed propagation tools, other plant things, and even some things for his beehives. Because he has beehives. And you can 3D print some parts for that. What the heck was I doing? Oh, I was going to Dwyer. And Fellbrand, that. Oh, that's a cool icon that was made for that. Changes a unit to the Grand Master class. Male units only. So maybe I'll try growing pears from seeds too. Another royally class, a natural leader and tactician. Uses swords and tomes. So, from seed right now, in terms of fruit trees, I'm growing my 2 different types of apples for a total of 7 apples, but like 2 different main varieties. Nanking cherries here, which are kind of more of a bush than a tree from what I've heard. But growing cherry trees from suckers, so that's not from seed. Gonna grow those apricots, hopefully in June after they've stratified for long enough. Gonna try and grow pears. I plan on starting a whole orchard of things that I grew from seed. And if I really don't like the fruit on any one of them, then I'll just graft a whole bunch of other things to it. I mean, I'll probably still just graft other things to them anyway. Let's give you the Throngler 2.0 here. You can take Thunder Smash for now. Sounds good to me. Would the 11... Is there any purpose to the 11 sword when I can just use tomes, though? Probably not, I would imagine. Wouldn't really need an armor slayer or anything. Ah. Moonlight. Oh, sure. Let's do that. I don't know. There we go. We have our Grandmaster. Midori. Midori, you good? How we feeling here? So, you just got Soul. So yeah, Astra, Luna Soul, Astra, Luna Soul, Replicate, Vantage, that you should have now. From leveling up the Thingamabob. Here, so let's put them on in the order that I like. Astra, Luna Soul, Replicate, Vantage. That, as a Master Ninja, should be pretty cool, I would think. So let's see here. Should just be able to use a Heart Seal. Master Ninja. Gonna have to level up swords. I guess you could keep on using the Throngler in that case. That's fine. Ah, sorry for all my sniffles. Hopefully it's not too annoying. There we go. And we get a Master Ninja in our squad. Our Master Ninja could also technically be Soleil. If you're playing Conquest, you can just use a Heart Seal on her to get access to Master Ninja. Yeah, there go gold bars. Gone forever. May as well grab that for when we can use it. And then, yeah, it's time to grab... Should I grab the Yeeter? Sure. And then say... Used to restore 10 HP to the wielder? Sure. Not actually mightier than the sword. Effective against monsters. Our other things hit so much harder anyway. Effective against beasts. Stale bread. No, it restores 20% of the wielder's maximum HP after combat. He or she initiated. Oh. Used to restore 10 HP to the wielder. Oh, sure, I'll just do that. So that basically is a built-in miracle. And then there's the pebble. I don't know, sure, that works fine for now, I'd say. Alright, Nina. You're gonna want to use an Eternal Seal here. Just so that EXP doesn't get sent down into the Void Lands. Let's see here. I need to go... Let's see here. Yeah, I just want you to be like a pretty decent archer in the fray here. So I can just have on Bowfair for now. Luna Soul. What? Did it? Oh, it automatically exited here. I thought it like crashed on me or something there. This is what I thought for a hot second. Okay, so now I should be able to Heart Seal. Yeah, let's get our adventurer on deck. Let's see here. Because, yeah, I really like the adventurer class. What? I forgot that's what Paladin looks like from behind on the female units. Took me by surprise there, a little jump scare. But yeah, I do quite like bow, and then being able to also be support with the staff. I think that is rather nice. So I can use Not a Gun, Sight and Grat, Quetzalcoatl. Let's use Sight and Grat, that sounds cool. And then say, strikes twice when attacking. Have strength. Killer bow. Restores some HP every turn. Yeah, I can do that. I definitely need the magic one. Yes, please. Skill +4. That's one of the less useful ones to raise. Restores 20% of enemies' max HP. Like +5. Buff there. Okay. And then we can just grab... Let's just grab some mends here. I'm taking that. I'm taking this. Or I guess I can swap one for a heal. I don't know. Not like it really matters all that much. Look at that. And the adventure class just looks cool as well, like with the cape and everything. Okay. And now you're not going to need aptitude anymore. I have what I want. Luna, Soul. I wonder if rather than Pavize or Aegis, I should put on Life Taker. It'd probably be the more useful thing, honestly. It's just kind of satisfying like this. Or I could always take off Bowfair and put on Life Taker. Is what I could do. Don't mind getting some extra damage here. Ah. Or just take off Soul and put on Life Taker. Then I heal that way. And then Xander here. He wanted... What did he want? So, he should have Strength Taker just by leveling up here. Oh, he's gonna want one more level, I guess. Okay. Guess he's not done. Hold on. There's still more things that I can do here. So, Shig... Where were you at here? Shig wanted the that, for some cool things to proc. Foreign Princess from his mom. Inspiration I got, and Bowbreaker, just to be, like, supportive and stuff. Okay. I can do that. Ah. And then he has Life Taker, so... he can heal himself. We can do... Oh, Life Taker isn't one of the assigned ones. I can always take off Inspiration and put on Life Taker, or take off Foreign Princess, but... Yeah, so Astra, Luna, Foreign Princess, and then say... Oh, I don't even have on Inspiration here. I didn't get that. Whatever, fine, maybe I don't need it. Maybe I will have on Life Taker. Just in case I need to heal myself. I can get it quickly, it's fine. Here. Heart Seal over to Strategist. So many sniffles. I have allergies to switching over to Strategist, apparently. For whatever reason. And I need an Eternal Seal. Give to me this. Now I can level up more! Yeah, I'm getting sick. I'm getting tired. I'm coming up on 4 hours of streaming. Which is not how long I thought this was gonna go. I thought maybe I'd go this long, but maybe I'd get a couple story chapters done. I don't remember what state I was leaving it in. I left this game in a state where I still need to put in a decent bit of work to get people ready. A lot of people are ready. It's just kind of like the last few now. People are looking pretty good, I would say. But I'm also gonna need to assign all their weapons and stuff. Alright, this should be the final time that we need to go to Boo Camp, I think. Then we're good. Let me enable the thing that lets me just play more efficiently. You're done. Yeah, you can get, like, Ignis and Rally Spectrum and stuff. You're done. You're not done. You'll get one more. You're done, I'd say. You'll just help out, you'll help out, you'll help out. You're done, you're done. Convoy. Yeah, I'm not gonna need any more Eternal Seals here. Yeah, so it's literally just like the last few here. We are looking pretty good, I'd say. Okay, come help us out. I don't think we'll need access to the convoy, but just in case. Okay. What music do we want this time? How about the, Sure. Feeling all determined to, Wait a second. Maybe we'll just go over at this one, then. This is maybe what we'll do. 'Cause I don't really want to be in these guys' range. Here. Thunder Smash this guy. Like that. Tactical advice. And then say, do this. And then, hold on. That.
Hey.
I'll get a little bit of damage, that's fine. We both gotta level up. I'll get that inspiration, and then he'll be, like, super supportive. The Shigure is gonna be my support role. Solidarity, don't need it. Then do this. Like that. Oh, but then if I go into the muck, I'll battle with Xander again. Yeah, then you get stronger and stronger every time you win. Ignis, there it is. I just take off that for now, I guess. Yeah, you need to work on your tomes, my guy. That's what you need to work on. You're good on your swords. You've been studying the blade.
How's that?
While you were playing Fire Emblem Fates, I was studying the blade. I don't know, just take off that for now or something. There. Now just some more with Shig. We can dip out of here. I didn't even need to bring you guys. Okay. So... yeah, let's say do this. Do that. Get on out of here. Yeah, my Grandmaster Rally Bot. Oh, a couple coming down. Well, I can use my helper guys here to take them out if I need to. Well, one of them's taken down, just one more to go. Kyle can probably take out the other. Well, no, Shig's gonna still need to attack yet. So it actually works out pretty well that this other guy came over. That works out perfectly, as a matter of fact. Is inspiration the next one, or do I need another thing? Alright, one more. So, that guy... oh, I can get into his range. I should be fine, I think. I would think here. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. He's a super low-level guy. He's the weak one. Okay. There, I'm good now. Inspiration! You're so inspiring. I'm gonna have to reassign Astra. I just took off the first thing. Also, I'm sure I've mentioned it before while shooting Fire Emblem Fates, but they say that if you talk to plants, it helps them grow better. And all that. Show them love and care. So sometimes I take some plants down here and play video games with them. I wonder what this plant that's a combination of two different species thinks about being here to play video games. And if it'll help it grow big and strong. Hopefully. Hopefully I get lots of fruits and lots of veggies off of this. That would be very nice. I guess I could have, this whole time, sped up the, I will speed it up a little bit. Oh, my buttons that normally speed up the emulation aren't working right now. Never mind. Many sniffles. Never mind to that. I won! Alright. Alright. Let's see it. Oh, first let's see what's going on around here.
Hey! Well...
yeah, don't know what the point is when you guys can't even make a friendship. Here you go. Here, take your berries. We'll get you to level 99 before the end of this playthrough, I think, probably. I'm pretty sure we will. Ah, no additional offerings can be made right now. Who do we want to chat with? What's this? Falcon! Punch! Oh, you can move with it. I keep on forgetting that that's like a thing. Oh! I was building up my bond with Betty, I remember.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, man. Maybe we'll have a little support conversation after this. That'd be neat.
this was fun. Okay, bye.
Alright. Let's see here. No support there. Alright. Dwyer, you're good. So, yeah. Rally Spectrum is going to be amazing. And then here's both the defensive things that he had access to. So, this will be really good to pop on people before enemy phase. And then I wanted Ignis and Replicate. Ignis for a spicy thing to proc, that's also exclusive Grandmaster, and then Replicate, and then I can have two of him. And he can rally in one and attack with the other, or rally in both in two different places, or whatever he feels like doing. Alright, Xander here. Go ahead and slap on that Ether. Then Luna Soul. And then that Strength Taker, and then Replicate. There we go. Okay, Shig. Whoops. Whatever, I'll put some stuff away anyway. Shig, go ahead and take things off there. I'll have a look at the order that I kind of intended here. So yeah, first slap on Astra. So, I could maybe slap on Life Taker instead of Luna. Or what was the other one that I was thinking about having on there? Life Taker, Bow Breaker, Foreign Princess, Inspiration. Darting Blow's pretty good. So I'll put on Luna. And then Foreign Princess, Inspiration, Bow Breaker. Okay. Yeah, Life Taker might be more useful than Luna. I don't know. I can always heal up with other units in my army here. Alright. So then we are reclassing you. Imagine actually using Shigure in his canonical class. Imagine doing it. Normally it couldn't be me, but it's me this time. Wow, that print's about to go off camera here pretty soon. But I'm about to wrap up stream here pretty soon. It's at 76% done. I'm not gonna stream until that thing is done. I'll just show it next time. And maybe I'll print the next... Oh, I forgot about the... Whoops.
It's showtime!
I forgot about the thing again. Oh, well. Because, yeah, I don't know if there's enough time to... Well, maybe there is. With how long some of the chapters take to print all the blade pieces. And then I'll do Anna on the run at the, at Megaland this weekend. Which means I won't be printing anything while I'm there, because I'll be at this LAN party. Alright, so you are going to want... Let's give Shigure the Divorcer here. He's going to want a Javelin. He'll be able to wield that eventually, in theory, then. Damage on critical hits. Effective against monsters, and restore some HP. Yeah, sure, how about a Blessed Lance? And then you can take one of those. And... yeah, one of those. You have to learn how the heck they work. Can't really do much of a support role yet, can ya? Oh, and I may as well just... Hold on. If I... Okay. I do that, I'm gonna gain another level. Let's fix that. Let's fix that here. And then everyone should be in their final classes and their final skill. Well, not everyone. But the main characters of my unit, Xander Azura, and then all the child units should be at the ready here. So yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and Eternal Seal on Shig. There we go. And then he can be making progress again, even though it'll be super insanely slow. At least it's something. Yeah, I can only imagine how long this would have taken on my own time. May as well do this. I could have made a whole bunch of progress on this while I was on my trip, but I wanted to go ham on Unicorn Overlord and then play a bit of Fire Emblem Engage for fun. Because I knew with GP strats it would take like no time here. So may as well do the thing that I can't GDP in, my physical copy of Fire Emblem Engage. So that's what I did. And Fel Xenologue 3 was easier than I remember it was. Still kind of schnasty though. Still took me a few attempts. Wow, that's unsatisfying that you're so close. Whatever. Yeah. What is this order here? Yeah, you just finished off there. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and Ether. And then Luna Soul. Astra. And then could always have like a last special skill that my unit could then have access to with Nori and Trust, like Lethality. But I would rather have another of Soleil on the field. So Replicate it is. And yeah, I gotta remember I have Replicate on my unit as well. So we can always have like 2 pairings of us if we want. The other just won't have as much of a support bonus because the replicas don't get the support bonuses and stuff. Okay. We're looking pretty nice here. No, I gotta rearrange here, don't I? And what I was planning on doing here... Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna give you Strength Taker. Was going to be the case. That I'll need to... Well... Rather than doing all of these things. Rather than playing through all this, even if I use cheaty peach strats, I can just be like, hey, I basically did it and save data edit one of the takers and point blank all in. Because otherwise, again, it just saves time of what I do between sessions here. Alright, file. Open file, chapter 1. Let us go into Convoy and find Strength Taker. Add 1. Then Magic Taker. Oh, search for it. Magic Taker. Add 1. I only got 1 of each of these. We'll check the list here. So I'll go through them in order. And then Skill Taker. Add 1. And then Speed Taker. Add 1. And then Luck Taker. Add 1. And then Defense Taker. Oh, I guess maybe defense is spelled with an S here. I spelled it with a C in my spreadsheet. Add 1. And Resistance Taker. Add 1. And then 1 point blank. There it is. Don't think I'm missing anything else. File save. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll just give people things. And then it's finalized, then it's done. We can resume with the story next time. Well, we'll do Anna on the run next time because of Megaland. Unless I feel like doing Sakura as well during Megaland, we'll see. We shall see here. But yeah, then everything is finalized here. So... should have a... yeah, look at that. Look at the icons this texture pack has. Quite like them. Yeah, point blank. Use it. Okay. Point blank is a skill that you obtain by defeating the final boss of that additional story in the DLC that I'll cover properly when we get to Revelations. It's just, I don't have to do the side story for all 3 playthroughs, just do it after Revelations. And alters the range of bows to enable this unit to hit closer targets. So, that plus the more defensive things, and I figure this is an archer I shouldn't have to be afraid to have in enemy range. Is kind of what I figure. So, yeah, can't really come up close to prevent me from countering. That's not really a thing you can do. What the heck happened here? Why are your skills gone? Good thing backups are made. Okay, you still have all of them. Good. And I was going to, let me double check here, give you Strength Taker. Because, yeah, you're more speedy. I guess your strength is slightly higher than your speed. But you'll just keep on getting stronger every single time you get a kill. Which will be pretty cool. But I will have 2 units that have Strength Taker, because Xander gets it by leveling up in Vanguard. That's the case. So nice little workaround there to get a couple of units that have it. Did I go through all this when I did the Birthright playthrough, or... because I know I planned it out, at least. So then I was going to have Luna Soul, and then it was going to be the defensive thingamabob, because it's pretty good. And then... replicate. Could always have Life Taker instead of Soul. But hey. Let's do that. Bootyful. Yeah, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see there. Okay, and then Forced, I was going to give the Magic Taker to. So the Royals 2 kids, we're going to get those. Any other kids that would get takers? Oh yeah, Ignatius Resistance Taker, just to patch that up a little bit more. Just to make him more of an all-rounder defensive dudo. Magic Taker. And then all my other takers were just assigned to different parent units because it's like I didn't really have a slot that I particularly wanted to put them on my child units. My child units had good enough skills already. They are very, very strong, and I don't really want to replace them with a taker that isn't one of the ones I've already assigned. So, here we go, resistance taker. Then, let's have a look-see here. Force, we'll go ahead and swap this out for magic taker. So you just keep on hitting harder and harder with magic every single time you get a kill. +2 up to a maximum of 10 is how these work. So life taker is just, you get half your health after you get a kill. The other stat takers are +2 on defeat of a foe you attacked, +10 max. Can't use it with other takers. This is a lie because you can use it with life taker. Just can't use it with other stat takers, so you can't just spam a whole bunch of them on. But yeah, if you keep on getting kills, it can be a big net increase, make a big difference. Yeah, I figure with high speed Lodestar here, plus strength taker, we going up to 46 there. It's like, yeah, he's gonna be hitting pretty darn hard. Persistence taker. There we go. So his defense is higher than his res. If he gets a whole bunch of kills, they'll get pretty close to equal. Nobody will be able to follow-up attack him. Pretty neat. Alright, I'm pretty sure all my skills are assigned here. Part of me kind of wants to not actually complete the map, but just get all my units that I'm actually using at the top. Get Kyle and Leo out of here. So, just for the sake of that, let's see here. Out. Out. And some of these ones that are already at the top, I can kind of do that with. Like this, and then, yeah, there we go. I should just be able to exit, I think, right? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, what the heck am I using for the rest of this playthrough? Dragonstone, I'll take this Dragonstone plus. Grimiato Steel Sword. Do I really want Mariah Carey? There's Eldritch Frost. Whatever, I'm using Mariah Carey. Alright, here's my inventory. Yeah, you're gonna want some changes here. Where are my Kodachis? Did I just have the one? Oh, it's this here. Maybe I'll give you the Kodachi then. That's what I may just do. Yeah, Laszlo's weapon. Laszlo's sword. Give you an armor slayer. And then just to be able to use at the next level here. And yeah, I'm gonna want you to start really working at those lances. I better start working at Dragonstones here. Try to work up the rest of those weapon levels as best I can here. Yeah, you gotta work at swords. Your inventory's looking good. Sophie, yeah, work away at those daggers. Ah, all the syphils. Have an iron one at the ready for when you are feeling prepared to use it. Yeah, you just have a whole bunch of those. You may as well grab these from here. What you may as well do, you can use them or trade them around, do whatever you want to do. Nina, you're looking good. Siegbert, any other swords you want? Since swords are the only things you can do. I can give you the Brave Sword. You can't use it yet. But as you work up. And maybe a Worm Slayer or a Killing Edge. Your crit rate should be pretty good in that class. You can get it to range with the Umbrella. Considering the raw damage difference between that and this, it's like I'll probably typically will be going for this anyway. Yeah, let's grab a Worm Slayer, how about? Sure. Alright. Do you want a named one? I'm pretty sure you used this for a long time. So sure, I can go ahead and do that. Do you want a named one here? One that we have named? I only have those two. Okay, so grab that. And then grab your Dragonstone. And then, will there be any other swords that I'd want, particularly? Don't need an armor slayer because we can wield magic. But what's the point when I can just use tomes anyway? I don't really need that. I can just do this to get it out of his inventory. It's easier to see. Hey, I can grab this. Okay, any kind of other interesting ones here? Good for follow-up attacks and more speed. With weapon advantage, strips foes armor. Enemies within 2 spaces receive speed +4 afterwards. Deals extra damage on critical hit. Oh, interesting. Didn't I get one of these on my birthday? Here, my kid can use it. My kid can use what I think is my birthday tome. Yeah. Odin's Grimoire. Yeah. Or maybe Ophelia should use it. I mean, what's its crit rate? 20? It's 25. Do I have an extra Mjolnir? Mjolnir? Whatever the heck. No. Oh, I do. Make it into one nice one. I don't know. Gotta use your unique one. Kind of want anything else quickly. Any other tomes? And you should maybe work up a tomes or dragon stones. Is maybe what you should do. Weird. Let's take it. Let's just equip this for now. That could be the default equip thing. You equip that for now. Make sure all my equips are set to proper things here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. You don't have anything equipped. I'm not making that mistake again. You don't have anything equipped either. Equip. Okay, Percy here. Do I have any tomahawks? I do, yes. Just take hers. And then grab one of those and say, yeah, not that. Just a lightning in case it helps with my speed. Or thunder is what it is. Any other axe types I might want? Bolt axe, but I can wield tomes anyway. I mean, maybe it'd help me with the weapon triangles in some cases. Something, I don't know. I don't know. Not really all that many spicy axe types, is there? Hammer, but I can wield tomes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Sometimes the old ways are the best. Female units only. Wow, sexist much? It's Arthur's axe. Male units only. Wow, sexist much? Give me this. Sure, I don't know. I'm using Nova for now, because it's what you can level up here. Yeah, and as long as you have 3 tomes, you get more crit. And by being in this class, you get more crit too. Which we love to see it. So, I mean... How's magic until wielder attacks again? Interesting. Let's take a couple of them for emergencies here.
Good to see you.
Though my current forge things might be stronger anyway. 12. Well, maybe not. 17. So if I need to hit really hard or strike like a boss or something, then I'll go for that. I thought my chair was hitting my tomato for a second there. Okay, so you could give that like a cool name, like the Forbidden Tome. That in a cooler sounding way. Something that sounds forbidden is what I mean. Follow-up attacks. If I need to restore my HP, maybe that'd be more useful on you. Sure. Forest here, yeah, you need to learn how to use lances, don't you? So learn how to do that. But here, you can take one of these and say, I don't know. So I can put this on when I want to play a bit more defensively. Something like that. Okay, hold on. Put things away. You can keep on using the poker. So between a javelin and a hand axe, 675. 765. Okay. They're not the most accurate. I think I might prefer a javelin. Honestly. Lowers my defenses, restores some HP every turn. If it wasn't for lowering my defenses, it might be a bit more tempting on res plus 8. Oh! Very low might, but if I'm really worried about mages coming and screwing me. I mean, I do have the thingamabob, the resistance taker. Just grab like a tomahawk from here then. Or a hammer. Let's do that for now. Alright, yeah, you are going to want to work at tomes there. Be able to use this sometime later. Throngler. I feel like, honestly, considering her whole clothes stripping mechanic there, this feels more fitting. Okay. Any other sword types that I might want? We could always go with 11 sword for like the canonical, the tactician dudo. This is what we could do. Funsies there, but like there's not really much point. If I want to be more defensive, but then I can't counter and therefore can't proc skills, so defensively I'd want a tome anyway. So is there really not a other sword that I'd really want to use? Wormslayer, I would just use a tome and do good damage to them anyway. Here, grab one of those. And then say follow-up attacks. Sure, do that. I don't know. And here, we have Siegfried as my end-all, be-all kind of sword. One of these, yeah, will hit harder. Don't need that anymore. So I have that in case you need more raw damage. There's Rune Ski. Hand axe. Do I really need an iron axe? Or do I want a tomahawk? Hand axe and a tomahawk. Do I really need both? I mean... Oh, I can't even use it yet. Grab it for in the future. You also have this as a ranged weapon. So I don't really need the hand axe. I mean, I can just have it in my inventory for now as a ranged method to build up my axe experience. And then, yeah, you're good there. And then you have your whole little collection of different lance types here. All right, I think I did it. My squads are all put together. They have all the supports they want. Then their final classes. They have all the skills they want. We have it. We have it made. I've been shooting for over 4 hours. My goodness gracious. But it's done. The thing is done. And the 3D printer is now off camera. It is at 83%. Yeah, I'm not streaming long enough for that blade piece to finish. But as you can tell, they're getting tall. It is going to be a full-size blade by the time that we're all the way through. Next time I stream is going to be at Megaland. We'll most likely do Anna on the Run, just because, like, yeah, that seems like a good chapter to get through while we're at the thingamabob at the LAN party. Man, my brain is getting so fried here. So, we'll do that. Maybe if I'm feeling spicy, we'll do Sakura while we're there. Otherwise, just do the rest of the story content here. And we're at the ready now to just go through chapter to chapter, do the rest. We are now at the ready. My hours aren't going to be as high as my birthright file because I did everything there legitimately, all the grinding and everything. Whereas this, I use cheaty peach strats. But in terms of real life time, it's taken me longer. 90 hours. In terms of real life time, it is definitely longer here when you consider that we started this October of last year. And now it's 3rd week of May. So, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get this done in June, if it's gonna be sometime later, or what exactly it's gonna look like. But I'm tired as hell, so I'm going to sleep. So with that, I hope y'all that tuned into this mostly just kind of cheaty peak grinding session of Fire Emblem Fates enjoyed. Hopefully some of my stories along the way made it more interesting. And yeah, I'm gonna head out of here for now. Today, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door comes out. Probably not gonna stream it today. I'll probably just start at Megaland is what I'm thinking with part 1. And yeah, so until then, take care and see ya. Goodbye. Well, until then, implying next time a Fire Emblem Fate's not necessarily Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Or both. I don't know. Until whatever the next time is, see ya. Actually, no, one more thing I wanted to say. You can see on the 3D print cam there, kind of right directly behind that wire that's moving back and forth the bed, like the kind of collection of wires. That one figure that's on top of the Zelda amiibo. That Lara Croft figure is the one that I won at Janland in the giveaway, which is going to be the same place that Megaland is taking place. Like, it's the same community hall, and it's the same group that's hosting it. So you can literally see on the camera there my random giveaway prize from the last time that I was at the Thingamabob. And probably not going to end up getting some giveaway thing 2 visits in a row, but but it should still be a fun event here. And I'm looking forward to how much on top of my playthroughs I can get, because that's one of the things on my to-do list on getting back from this trip, is getting on top of my playthroughs, because I'm really behind with many long games going on all at once, and now Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door coming out, that's gonna take a while as well. So yeah, I'm sure with 48 hours straight of potential game time with little bits of sleep mixed in, I should be able to make some good progress on lots of things, I'm hoping. So yeah. Anyway, now I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. So, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Take care. See ya.